Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Time to Roll's Campaign 1, The Tales of Ammriel. We're on episode 4 today. Our lovely group of people and adventurers are currently in the merchant town of Stamford, and we're going to see, or Stamford, sorry, Stamford. I wrote Stamford in my title, so you got it. Let me change that real fast. But we're going to be getting into it. There's not a whole lot to really go over. If you guys want to go watch us on the podcasting platforms, I'm working on Apple and Google and all the like exclusive podcasting formats currently, but we are on Spotify and Audible / Amazon Music. So if you want to go check us out there, you can go check us up. Just look up Time to Roll, and we'll be I'll be putting up new basically the audio only version of this tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, and then the video version of it will be up on our YouTube channel tomorrow at 5:30 as well, hopefully. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into this session and talk and see where our friends are going to do today during their thing. So let's go.
Saving throw.
Oh.
All right.
Daddy, I can't.
All right. Thaddeus takes 2d6 worth of damage.
Oh my god!
No, you don't take the 2d6 if you ignore the dungeon daddy.
That's
true.
7 points of damage.
Yeah, right.
I'm just kidding. Or am I?
Good thing Daddy
This
is
is going to be a
one
running
saying
joke for the rest of the campaign now. I
Yeah.
hope you're aware.
Yep. 2d6 is going to these 2d6 these
Hey, be careful with those 2d6. You might kill Alara.
No. We can take it. We can.
Whoa! Listen, dungeon daddies, calm the fuck down. My girl's already rolled out a fucking Conestoga wagon.
Alara
Calm
took 3
down.
points of
Fucking
3 points of damage.
Conestoga wagon.
Dungeon Daddy, please, my girlfriend's watching.
Or he took
Oh,
6
bro,
points
your
of
girlfriend
damage.
plays.
I clipped most of this by the way, so we can watch it anytime we want.
Oh boy.
Well,
all right.
guys, it's been nice playing with you, but Thaddeus is dead.
I really liked playing as Ori. Everyone.
Everyone
it's nice
dies
playing
in the
with you.
first 30 minutes because we can't stop saying dungeon daddy.
I didn't even
campaign
say it.
over.
All of a sudden, he comes back and goes, "Thaddeus, you take like 22 points of damage."
No,
Well-
you said it when right as
Right
he,
when he said,
unmuted.
okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Right as he undeafened, you said it. And
Are you guys ready?
I'm
Or-
good.
Oh, yeah?
are we-
Daddy.
Ready for you.
Oh yeah.
You took 8
There's a
points
lot
of
of dice.
8 points of
I
damage.
didn't.
I
No.
dodge. I have a
Or
force field.
or he takes 8 points of damage. All right, let's continue. So you guys, last we left off, specifically for Austin, since he was not here, we traveled our way to Stamford. Stamford is a merchant city. It's primarily known for being a importer and exporter of all sorts of goods because they are sitting right on the river. And I guess I can go ahead and show you what Stamford looks like now. Oh, we zoomed in, but we're right on the Balsey River. Stamford is known for its goods and really bring in all sorts of, anything you need. Generally, Stamford has. But where we are currently, just so everyone is aware, I'll go ahead and put a single token on there just to show you the exact place you are at. You're at Louis' Amazing Store. I guess we'll just use Zane's token for it.
Oh, hell yeah.
But you guys are currently right here. You've made your way into through the southern gates of Stamford. You are waking up the next morning. Of course, everyone took a long rest, so if you have not checked that, go ahead and check that off. You're at full HP. One more dungeon daddy, and I actually will give you damage. But all right, so the day is yours. What you guys want to do? Okay, Ori. I wanted one to mark the party just because I don't want.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
Unless the party's going to split, I only want one token on.
Okay, I'll get rid of him.
Okay,
How do I get rid of him?
there, he's gone.
He's dead.
He's dead. Yes. All right.
You kill him. You hit him with an axe.
Jesus. All right. So, what do you guys want to do? The day is yours. You have stayed the night in Louis' amazing store, free of charge. Grant you. What do you guys want to do?
During the evening, Thaddeus was looking at the dagger that he picked up off the floor. Did he get any special feelings about it or anything that might be peculiar?
Roll an investigation check for me, just in general. 13. It's a normal dagger. It's just a dagger that is one edge is sharp, the other one is a little bit duller than normal, but yeah, it's just a standard dagger that you would find anywhere and buy for cheap anyways.
Okay. I think we should get food. Food sounds good, right?
Beep.
That's right, Beep. We should get food. Who's
Does
with
sound
me?
good. Let's go.
Or he trips down the stairs.
Is there a taco vendor?
Or he trips down the stairs, you say.
Yeah, his hooves are too big and he slips.
Or he takes 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
All right, there, big guy.
Yeah. I'm hungry.
Me too.
Ori, did you brush yourself this morning? You look fabulous.
Yes. I feel fabulous. What is fabulous?
Means you look really good.
Oh.
At this point, Louis, the halfling, kind of clean-cut halfling man that you made barters with the night prior, walks around the corner. He's like, well. Would you look at this? How did my guest stay? How'd you sleep? Are you doing well?
The bed was too hard.
Oh, well, I apologize for that, my large friend. If you stay another
The
night,
bed was too soft.
Is the bed actually broken? If he laid it.
We're gonna let the dice decide that.
Okay. Because I want to walk upstairs and it's just broken.
Nate, high or low?
I'll take low.
All right. Well, we'll roll this in roll 20 just for
Okay.
the sake of it. Low, it is not broken. High, it's a nat 20. Yeah, that's fucking. It is splintered.
Holy shit.
Just the sheer 500-pound weight of Ori laying on this bed, primarily meant for like regular humanoid-sized people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you laid on it, and you at some point in the night, I think Alara, because you would have slept or like right next to Ori, you would have felt the bed like shift a little bit and then just snap and splinter and like in half, and or it didn't you didn't wake up. You just
sleepy.
You just kept sleeping.
Is there a dent in the floor under?
No, because it's a cobblestone floor. So why the bed was a little hard? Probably because you felt a majority of the floor.
I was actually just sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, like, and with your legs, because of how big you are, like your legs were already like off, like the edge of the bottom edge of the bed.
Yeah.
But when it snapped in half, the bottom half like slid forward, like more towards your legs. So all of a sudden, your legs were just kind of dangling up in the air, like kicking your legs up, like, this is nice. So, but yeah, Eddie.
Oh, my back.
well, my large friend, I will go ahead and make sure that, I'll make sure that I go up and check on the bed and make sure that it is softer for you tonight if you do stay.
Oh, you don't need to do that.
No, we're not staying tonight, Louis. We must press onward.
The bed is fine.
Yes. Okay. Very well.
Have you heard much about Keister lately?
Keister. That's the little settlement up to the. Where is it from here? I think it's more. I guess it would be east from here. Yeah, the one in the Black Run for. I haven't heard much. Now, I have heard some strange tales from around here, in between here and Keister, and the lakes surrounding Keister, and the forest surrounding Keister. There have been tales of what sounds like wolf howls at night. Now, I don't know if that's just wolves in general get it, out there in wolf packs. We do get them from time to time here along the river, but I would say they sound more beastie, I guess is the way to say it. They're definitely more louder than normal. But other than that, I haven't heard much. I did hear about some of the kids disappearing, but that's pretty much everywhere on every bulletin board that you will find. Missing posters of children. So, just normal things in the frontier, I guess, if you would say.
Werewolves?
Ooh, you might be onto something. There haven't been any tales of lichen around here, but maybe there are werewolves. Well,
not lichen.
Like just werewolves, maybe. I mean, aren't they the same thing?
Is a lichen a werewolf? He'll look over to Zane.
Yes.
Oh, I've never heard that before.
Yes, that is a proper term for them.
Very good, very good. Well, yeah, that's all I really know. But if I do find anything out, when I see you again, I will let you know. Right. According to our business dealing and our contract that we signed, my friend with the horns, black skin, you said you were going to make me one more of those jars, yes?
You have a jar sitting here waiting?
Oh. Well, does it have all of the same
Yes.
magical...
It just has to be empty.
He's going to roll an insight check on you.
Well, I mean...
Are you telling the truth?
Yes, I'm telling the truth. It
Okay.
just has to be an empty jar.
Okay, alright, that's fine. Alright, very well. Good. Well, I believe that handles our business. If you do come by again and you want to stay in this wonderful city of Stamford, please don't hesitate to stop by.
You got that empty jar for me, Louis?
Oh, yes. And he reaches underneath the underneath the counter and pulls it out. He's like, "Will this do?"
I'm gonna just take it from him and pull my smithing hammer out and just be like, whack! Turn it into an alchemy jar quick for him and just hand it back.
He's like, "Wow. Well, that's handy. My friend, would you be interested in perhaps, I don't know, maybe signing a contract and becoming one of my main magical item dealers?"
As good as that sounds, Louis, I'm an independent contractor, and I have to make a lot of money elsewhere as well. Though, I can give you this here ledger, and you can contact more of my friends back in Ebrax, and they could provide you with more magical wares.
Ebrax? Wait, you're an artificer from Ebrax?
Yes.
Never heard of it. All right, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I know you've never heard of it, but you can at least get in touch with more if you want more items.
All right, very good. Well, I appreciate it. And he holds a gold coin in his thing. He's like, "I guess this for your trouble," and he hands it to you.
Just one?
Just one gold coin. Yeah, this is for your trouble.
Thanks.
For the information, basically.
Excuse me,
Yes.
sir. Just curious. During your sleeps, have you ever dreamed of your death before?
My death?
Yes, of your death. You dying, stabbed in the middle of the head while you're sleeping.
Stab, no. But I have had the dream where you feel like you're falling and then you wake up and it jolts you because you feel like you hit the ground. I have had those.
Happened to me last night.
Did it really?
If you,
Wow.
Yes.
if you maybe gave more gold to those who supported you, you might not have those dreams.
Interesting thought. But I am a businessman, so gold is king. But yeah, I suppose you're right. And he reaches into his pocket and hands you one more gold Zane. without even batting an eye.
Yeah.
He sees
Nice.
he sees the weapons on you and realizes that's kind of a threat. And is like, "All right.
Which is really funny for me because I have a dagger and a hand axe beyond my gauntlets, which are my main weapons.
Oh my god.
I
Anywho,
think the rest of us.
well, I'd say. Wait, sorry. What did you just say?
I said I think it's the rest of us that are intimidating this little prick.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
probably. Alrighty then. Well, if you want anything else, and if you need anything else before you stop out or before you head out to town, then or head out of town, then I am here. I have things that I need to sell. So,
Can you hold that weapon for me?
which one was that?
That executioner's thing you showed
Oh,
us
the
last
glaive.
time.
Yes, yes. Well, I can't
I'll be back for that.
hold it for you unless you put at least part of it down. But if you
How much is part?
Well, I say I'd sell it to you for
Louis.
Yes.
I did just give you a whole alchemy jar for next to nothing. I think you can hold it for my friend here for free.
No, I run a business, and that is that. My friend, because
Louis?
given listen, given
Louis,
young elf, hush. Given
don't ever tell me to hush. Let me explain something to you. You will hold it. You will not question it. And if you do question it, you may lose sleep.
roll an intimidation
Hold
check for me.
the weapon.
Roll an intimidation check. I'd
Or
say
he's gonna take a step closer.
with
Can I help
with
with
advantage.
that?
Yeah.
He's hard to intimidate. You have to realize this. I'd say with advantage if you want to roll again, possibly roll higher than a 20. We're gonna see what he rolls because he's not easily intimidated. Well, I mean that works out a 13 and 20. We're gonna see if he beats you. He needs. I guess it would be just a general.
That first one was a
Charisma.
natural 20.
No, it was a 18.
It's a dirty 20.
Oh,
It was a dirty 20.
I'm sorry.
So his charisma is a +4, so he needs a 17 or better to beat you. He rolled a 14, so very well. If your friend puts down the total worth of that glaive is 500 gold. If he puts down 30 gold, I'll hold it for him.
Wait, what? Ori will take a step closer. Did you just say 500?
It's worth 500 gold, yes.
You should have higher price yesterday. He'll look at Zane and Thaddeus.
Yes, he did.
Well, given all the business that you have given me in the last day, I lowered the price.
I'd suggest you lower it again.
I mean, no, Thaddeus, let me.
Ori's
Ori.
gonna cross his arms.
How much you got, Ori?
He'll take out his coin purse. 1, 2,
Oh god.
3 hours. No, he just 428, and a few silver and a few
Man.
copper.
30 gold, and I'll hold it for you until you can afford it, my friend, and you just have to pay
No,
the
no, no, no,
difference.
no, no, Louis. If this man pays you 350, I will front the other 150.
Very interesting.
Oh, or he's like shaking with excitement.
I will throw in an additional 100 if you
No.
throw in a special dagger.
Special dagger, what are you looking for?
I think you know what I mean. I think we
he's
understand each other.
He's looking of the magic persuasion, Louis.
Interesting.
Or
So, to be clear, because I'm law, do you want what type of dagger do you want?
Plus 10. No let.
poison.
A poison dagger. Okay. I want to make sure that that's what. Okay. All right. Well, for 100 gold, I could easily get you a dagger that would be top of the line. So if you do that, the glaive is all yours, and the dagger, and he like digs into his shelf of like, so there's like the weapons rack that he was like throwing shit from before, but like the weapons rack, he goes past that and goes behind the counter, and he like opens up this large cabinet, and inside of it you just see really well made ornate blades of all sizes. And he grabs one. He's just like, no, that one's not worth 100 gold. This one is worth about 120 gold. You know what? Yes. And he holds it up. He's like, this one is called the self-retrieving blade. Now, it isn't poisoned, as you said, but what it will do is that once you throw it, as long as it is within its range, which I believe is 60 feet, as long as it is within that range of you, it will immediately come back to you no matter what you hit. Magically. You will never have to retrieve this dagger as long as it is within 60 feet of you.
Wow, that's really nice.
And it has a channel where I can apply the poison.
You could certainly coat the blade with poison. Absolutely.
Take the deal. Thaddeus.
It sounds like we have a deal.
Okay, so mark 100 gold. Mark 100 gold. Go ahead.
I marked my 150 off. So.
Okay, I'd say...
Wait,
okay.
how much am I taking off again?
350.
Okay, that's what I did. I have 78 gold left.
So, Todd, go ahead and mark in your items or in your weapons, self-retrieving dagger. It has a... So normally a thrown dagger is 1d4. This is 2d4 worth of damage. As well as you can add poison to it, which would give you another d6. And it is self-retrieving as long as you're within 60 feet of it, and you kind of as long as you're within 60 feet of it, and once you throw it, if you think about it returning to your hand, it will return to your hand. You do need to attune to this in order for it to work, but because you're traveling, I'm just gonna say you're already attuned to it after about an hour. For Ori, you get the Executioner's Glaive.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I need to look up
2D. What was the original damage?
2d4.
2D4. Oh.
2d4.
Oh, hell yeah.
2d4 thrown and 2d6 used as a actual like melee weapon.
Damn, that's a really good dagger.
It is a very good dagger.
That's like 2 short swords.
That's really good.
The Executioner's Glaive is 3d10.
Jesus Christ.
But there's a reason the original price is 1,500. It's 3d10 and it gives you a +2 on top of your strength to hit. However, it does not give you the normal glaive length. So
That's fine.
So glaive generally extends it by 5 feet. You don't get that. It's a slightly smaller glaive, but it's primarily used for a short range, just hard hitting melee
Does it
attacks.
kind of look like a what is this Japanese glaives called?
Like an odachi?
Katana?
Adachi.
Yeah.
Because those kind of have a shorter.
It's like an odachi, but it looks like a glaive. So it's a long pole staff with a an axe, like a long axe blade and a spike on the end of it, with a spike on the other side.
Okay, and for where do I put the +2 at?
On its 2 hit, so it's just +2 to hit.
Is it next to the first strength thing?
Yes, I believe.
Let me see if that
I'd honestly have to look at it and roll 20.
So it's 3d10.
Yeah, 3d10.
I thought you said it had lightning damage last time. Did we just take that off? I'm fine with that.
Actually, no, it does. Yeah, sorry, 1d6 worth of lightning damage as well.
As well, so 3d10 plus
3d10 plus 1d6. Yeah, this is a fairly dope weapon. The price on it. So I modified it a little bit, but this is an actual item in the book, and the original price on it is 2,000 gold.
Jesus.
So
What was the physical damage again? Sorry, was it slashing?
yeah, slashing damage,
Okay.
and it weighs 6, but it'll automatically do that for you. It is a heavy weapon. And it's a two-handed weapon. You cannot wait. You have it's not a great weapon, so you can't wield it with one hand. So you would have to use it with two hands.
I would have to use it with two hands.
Yes, it's a two-handed weapon. It's not a great weapon, so you can't use it in one hand. You could try, but you'd have to roll a strength check every time you tried to swing it.
Oh, let me check.
Let's try to find some music while you guys are dealing with writing those in your. Nah. I have so much music now. Yeah, it sounds fine.
So it's a two-handed weapon, not a heavy weapon.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to be clear on that. Okay, so there's 3d10 slashing. Plus, yeah, okay, that's right.
In the meantime, does anybody else want to do anything while they're here?
No, I'm ready for us to go get food.
Yeah, I'm good as well.
Okay.
I need to find d10s. I'm good.
Louis,
to go,
where's the
right?
closest tavern?
Closest tavern? Well, I do sell bottles of liquor here. I do have my alcohol license, but
We're going for food.
when it comes food, yeah, I don't offer food here. I apologize. Closest tavern is actually fairly close. If you look at the town, and he like pulls out a town map of Stamford. It's like if you look at the map here, we are currently in what's considered the valley. The valley is the bottom ring of Stamford. The middle ring is the lower ledge, and then the top center ring is the upper ledge. The closest tavern is probably either going to be, let's see here, and he like looks on the lower ledge. He's like, yes, next to the Merchants Guild. There's a tavern there. That one is called the Wooden Door. They serve breakfast and lunch and all sorts. They're primarily a tavern. They do have lodging there as well. And then here in the valley, is there anybody else in the valley that's worth a hoot? Close? No, not in the valley. I don't believe. I suppose. No. None of them really sell ale and food. There's restaurants if that's what you're looking for, but if you're looking for ale and food, probably the best one is the Wooden Door just up the stairs here.
We'll go there.
Okay, very good. Well, you know what? As a showing of good faith, because you have spent quite a bit of money with me, you can have this map for free. And he hands it to you. He hands you a Stamford town map.
Thank you, Louis.
My pleasure. Now, unless you're going to buy anything else, I'd say we're done here, don't you think?
I think so.
Very good, very good. You all have a wonderful day. And don't forget to come by again.
Goodbye, Louis.
You won't.
Thank you.
Oh, don't forget your carriage is in the back of my shop.
Yes, we will be grabbing that when we are done eating.
Very well, very well. The reins are yours. And just so you know, with what was included in the money that the trade that you had bartered was enough feed for both steers for a week.
Nice.
So that comes with his stable in general, but because you bartered it. Yeah, I mean, anybody who wants to mark that down in their inventory, feel free. Okay, so you guys make your way out of Louis' amazing store, and you make your way up these stairs. The town is still relatively partying. You guys came in on a very interesting holiday that is only local to this town, and you see Zane, you see a lot of your people, not tiefling, but bar crawlers, all over the place, drunk, having a merry time. It's almost as if they never went to sleep last night. But if you guys make your way up to the lower ledge, the close where the wooden door is right here on my ping. You guys.
So,
Yep.
as we're walking, Vatten is going to approach Thaddeus, and go, "Clumsy one. Clumsy one." Kind of tugs on your shoulder a little bit.
Beep.
No, this is Vatten.
Vatten, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Did you really dream of the small one's death?
Oh, no.
Good. And
Not yet, at
basically,
least.
and basically, like, walks away without a word.
Nice. Is there some ambiance? Like, do I have like a crowd ambiance? Ooh, village. Yeah, sure. That sounds fine. Our town's crowd. Yeah, there we go. That's a good one. All right. So you guys, you guys make your way to the wooden door. It is a tavern. There's people inside of it. You hear cheering all around. People are still carrying on for whatever holiday or festival that's going on. It isn't very packed inside, but there's a lot of people outside, and you do realize that there is currently a arm wrestling match going on in the front. So, who's arm wrestling right now is a larger than normal orcish man, could be a half orc, facing off against another very large, looks to be a human, but with massive biceps, just a monster of a human, and they're currently struggling. And you hear in the crowd, I got five on the human guy. I got 3 silver on that orc dude.
I'm gonna like nudge Ori and be like, I think you could win this.
Elka's gonna push through the crowd's legs to get into the front of everybody.
Okay, easy enough. You're dexterous as fuck. So yeah, you, and being how short you are, you're like just weaving through everyone's legs, like no problem at all. Is there anything that Elka wants to do? Just watch the mayhem.
I'll watch right now.
Okay, so let me grab my 2d20. We're gonna see who wins this fucking arm wrestling match. So you got the half orc looking guy, probably about 6.5 feet, 7 feet tall almost, and then the human guy is a little shorter, but he's just as bulky as the orcish guy. And we're gonna use the Roll20 stuff. Okay, so they're just gonna be combating strength throws. Let's see who wins this. So this one is for the orcish guy. He rolled a nat 1. That's 2 fails.
Damn.
3 fails and you lose. Just like death saving throws. Almost rolled a nat 1 for that guy too. 19. All of a sudden you see he's on the the orcish guy is on the edge of losing. Like his hand is almost close to the table. Let's see if he can pull it back. 16. He starts to bring it up just a little bit. But we'll see what the human guy does. The human guy rolls a 5. He starts to give up more little bit more leeway to the orcish guy. Almost had him down, but now he's almost in the middle. Ugh, come on, stop clicking on it and just do this. 19 for the orcish guy. Orcish guy starts to break the middle and bring him down just a little bit. See what the human does. God damn it. 11. Human guy brings it back to the center, just barely. Orc guy, 16, brings him back down. And Orc just starts smiling with his, tusky face. Human, 6, starting to get really close to really close to the ground. The orc is gaining traction. Let's see if this is the killing blow. These will be the last 2 rolls. 4. Oh no, the orc. We'll see what the human does. We'll see if they both fail. 4 and a 16.
You need another round.
And all of a sudden, the human, seeing he's close to losing, brings it back up. Okay. That's fine. We'll just do it this way. The orc, 6, grins at him again and brings him back down close to the ground. Or down to the table. And if the human fails here, he fails. Oh, 19. He brings it back up. These rolls. Come on. How long are we going to do this? Orc, 4. Brings him back to the middle. The nat 20 wins it. At the center. 11. Orc brings it a little bit closer down. And we're going to say whoever loses this loses it because I'm tired of rolling for these bitches. 12 for the human. Brings it back up to the center. And then now these rolls will be the ones. We'll do 2 d20s. Oh, I didn't mean to roll d100s. Oops.
Whoa. The strength.
Such devastation.
The orc.
hand went through the table.
The orc at the center slams, in one last bout of strength, slams the human's hand down onto the ground. He's like, yeah! Who's next? Can anybody beat the great Thargor?
I'm just gonna nudge Ori and be like, "You can take him."
Do we win anything from this? I'm hungry.
Maybe. We can get food right after, buddy.
Elka's gonna go look to see if someone's organizing this.
Okay. Yeah, just roll a general investigation check to see if you can see anybody that's, heading the crowd a little bit.
Nat 20.
Yeah, easy enough to see. You see a half-elf man that's standing up on a podium with a really large, feathered cap, with a pullover velvet coat. He's like, "Yes, come one, come all, come watch the great Thargor beat whoever he can beat. He's the world champion arm wrestler." And you could just tell that this is you with the nat 20, you get the sense that this is very much just I'm here to collect all the betting money type of thing. But it's like, come on all. And then he looks right at Ori. He's like, ooh, he's a big guy. And he waves over Ori, looks at you, looks at Ori and just goes come here. You can go.
Ori will point at himself and be he's gesturing to me.
It's like, yes, you, come.
Oh.
Little man with the feather.
Well, I'm not a little man. I'm average size. Anyways, yes.
You're a little man to me. Yeah, what do you want?
Little man with the feather in his cap. I will bet you 150 gold that my friend here can beat yours.
You're 150 gold to see if you could beat Thargor. And he looks at Ori. He's like, I'd say that's a fair bet.
I used to do this with my siblings.
Oh, yeah?
I always lost.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, then absolutely step up. Thargor is waiting for his next Next
Can I
challenger.
insight check that? Sorry. Can I insight check that?
What for? With the Ori or
Ori
yeah,
lost,
absolutely. Go for it. Nat 20.
He always lost.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
fuck.
There you go.
I
All
guess I'll give it a shot.
Why he
Okay.
kills people now is he always lost.
That's fair.
You better win. You owe me.
All right. So
I didn't put your money over there. You did.
very well, Thargor. We have a challenger, and he seems to be a quite large one. And
Hey,
Thargor,
Lara, just like sit on top of his head
Oh,
the entire time.
that is where
Yeah,
that's
just
where
happening.
Alara is. Yeah, this entire
Oh,
time.
Perfect.
Just kind of like head resting on top of Ori's head, just like kind of eyeballing the crowd a little bit. Yeah.
Our bard should give me inspiration if you have it.
Do we have
That's
a?
Aiko.
Oh yeah,
No, Arco's a ranger. We don't have a bard,
Yeah,
do we?
Beep.
Had a bard.
Beep is a
Beep is
bard.
right?
Yeah.
Beep's the bard.
You can give an inspiration die to him if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, so it's a one. Is that 1d6 at this level?
Yeah.
Okay, so the half elf gentleman hops down on his podium, walks up to the table. He's like, everyone, we have found another challenger. Place your bets now. It is Thargor versus what's your name?
Ori.
Ori, the large Minotaur man. All right, place your bets now. Who's going to win? Now, just remember, anytime you place a bet through me, I do get a 10%. I guess we'll say placer's fee. Anywho, let's keep going. Please take your seat, Ori.
He'll sit down.
Okay, so you sit down, and Thargor looks at you. He's like, you look like a worthy challenger.
You just want
Lara's just gonna like look at him and be like, "You're ugly."
And he looks up at you. He's like, very well, I know this. All right,
You just want to fight.
fight? God no, I'm not a fighter.
Ugh.
I just like beating people in arm wrestling competitions.
Okay.
I'll raise it to 300 gold if you fight to the death.
Oh.
And you see the half elf man's eyes glitter,
Ori smiles.
and he's like, No, unfortunately, I don't think Thargor's much of a fighter. But he is great, even amazing, the best at it, at arm wrestling. So I'd love to see you try to beat him. 150 gold is a fair bet. So, you want to take him on, Ori?
Yeah, he'll take him on. He'll put his arm up.
All right, so you guys, so how this works, a d20, you roll a d20 and add your strength modifier. For the sake of what I was rolling there, I wasn't adding any strength, but Thargor's is a +3.
Okay.
He, a natural 20, and a natural 1, equals instant loss for whoever rolled the nat 1.
Damn.
A natural 1 and a normal roll, competing roll, equals 2 losses. So anything you roll, as long as you don't roll a natural 1, he gets 2 losses, and 3 losses equals total loss. So if you beat him if he rolls low on his next turn after the nat 1 and you roll anything above him, then you win. So it's not high-low. It's not above a 10 or anything. Like, there's no DC to hit. It's just if you roll higher than him, then it's a loss for him. Or if he rolls higher than you, it's a loss for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, so roll a d20 and add your strength modifier for me.
Okay, have a +4.
Nice.
That's 5.
So he rolled the 13. So that's 1 loss for you. He's like, I got you, big guy. And he like starts bringing you down a little bit. All right, roll again.
19.
That's a 20 for him. There's another loss for you.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
That's 20.
you add your modifier.
Yeah.
So it's a 20.
Yeah.
Stays right where it's at. It's a tie.
Okay.
So you bring your strength in and you stop. It's like, oh, okay.
Whoa.
I feel like I'm one high pitch squeak away from Yoda right now. It's an 18 on his end.
19.
Nice. You bring him back up to the middle. It's now even. No losses for anybody.
Okay.
Next roll. That's 22 for him.
That's a nat 20 from me.
Nice. So
Hey.
that is even. So nat 20 is guaranteed 2 wins for you. So you bring him from the. Doesn't matter what he rolled. You bring him down. You bring him down to 2 losses there with a nat 20. He is now like, oh, and you just see his tusks start to bear a little bit more.
Or he will like bare his fangs. He'll start kind of shaking with excitement. This is fun.
Yeah. Ori, before we roll these next strength checks, please roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Okay. What's my... I think it's just a +1. Wisdom save. Yeah, +1. Uh, 16.
16. All right. Good to know. Roll your next strength. He rolls a 14.
23.
His hand hits the table. You have now won. It's like, ah! Oh, you're strong.
Whoa. Or he doesn't let go of his hand.
Ori, you, the wisdom saving throw was to, basically fight off the urge that you get whenever you best somebody, which is to normally kill them.
Mhm.
The 16 is just enough. DC was 15 for you to kind of shake your head and be like, no, this is a sporting event, not a death fight to the death.
Okay.
So he's like, "Ugh."
His Ori's fur will kind of like flare up, and he'll calm himself down.
"Ugh,
Good match.
agreed." And
Like
then you see the half elf like sheepishly walk up and like place a gold pouch down on the ground in front of Thaddeus. It's like, very well.
Why, thank you, sir. I'll
Or he
just assume the count is correct.
It is. I counted it myself.
Or he
That's
gives
what I'm worried about.
You can roll, you can count it yourself or roll an insight check to see if you think he's lying. 8. You roll. We'll just take the first 3.
Oh,
Yeah, you weren't rolling with advantage there. I'm going to say, yeah, you're like, you take his word for it. Yeah. So go ahead and mark on your on your gold for what you just got is you got 151 gold. He miscounted by 1.
Or he'll give Thaddeus a thumbs up.
And you just see you see the half elf kind of sigh to himself. He's like, walks up to Thargor, and he's like, "I thought you were the best at this." Thargor's like, "I was, and then he came along." All right, well, I want to wrestle someone else. And so the half elf steps up. He's like, "All right, well, as you can see, the almighty Thargor can be beat. Anybody want to step up and see if they could be his second loss ever?"
Elka's gonna jump up really high and be like, me!
Really? And
Oh, this I gotta see.
and he's like, "Little one, would you like to try your hand at beating Thargor?
Yes.
Very well, step on up. Next we have Thargor versus what's your name?
Elka.
Elka. By the looks of it, she is a beautiful herring gun. place your bets, everyone, place your bets. And you all of a sudden you just start to hear a roar from the crowd, like louder than it is right now, of, wait, this little one's gonna try to beat Thargor? I mean, I get the big guy beating him, but this little one? And wait, is she a girl? Oh, I gotta bet on her. And you just start seeing gold flying in towards the center of the table.
Do you want to try a Laura? Or, like,
You know, part of me was like, yo, I just want to be like me.
or you will like poke you a little bit.
For shits and giggles, I probably should. I'll probably
Just ruin this man's reputation completely.
Yes.
Well, all right. Very well. Elka versus Thargor. Arm wrestling match. Did you want to bet anything on this, my dear? And he looks at you.
I'll throw him 100 gold.
100 gold. Very well. All right. That is a very fair bet. All right. Step on up. Let's see who wins this. And he has this big old smile on his face, thinking this is gonna be a walk in the park. Although both you and I know, maybe not. All right. On your mark, get set, go! And he drops, and he like takes his hand off your guys' hand. Go and roll a strength check for me.
That's gonna be a 22.
He rolled
Sorry,
a
I had to
12.
count.
He rolled it. He rolled a 12. Out of the gate, all of a sudden, this tiny little Herringon girl just starts to bring Thargor's hand down. And Thargor responds like, and he's like acting as if he's like letting you do this. But you and I both know that's not the case. Roll another one.
Elka just brought down the might of God.
7.
He rolled a 13. He with a smile, he just laughs. He's like, he brings you back up to the middle.
10.
It's a 22. He brings you down to one loss. Again.
18.
It's a 17. You bring him back up to the center. He's like, oh. You know, every time you bring him up, he's acting as if he's letting you.
30-20.
Let's see what he rolls. 11. So you bring him down to another stage. He's like, and he starts trying a little harder.
17.
It's a 16. You bring him down to.
Ooh.
He's hovering above the table, and he's like, ha ha ha! I got this.
Do
Can I
Go, Elka, go!
can I druid craft the faint
20.
odor of skunk behind him?
That you could, but he just rolled a 17. She just rolled 20. His hand slams to the
Okay.
ground, and he's like, "Oh, I let her win, everybody. I let her win."
No, you didn't.
And then you
She's
just
like, no, you didn't, you ugly.
and like the half elf walks up very angrily and grabs your 100 gold, throws it into the pouch that he brings up, and like just puts it in your chest. He's like, "Very well, run along. That was unexpected. Good job." And at this point, Thargor's like, 2 losses.
Did I win from that?
100 gold. Unless you want to insight check him.
I'll insight check him.
Go ahead.
Oh. 6.
100 gold as far as you're concerned.
Okay.
So, and he's like, "Good job," and he like scoots you off the stage as fast as you can. All of a sudden, you just hear cheering from the crowd, like, "She just won me 5 gold."
You bought that guy's mun.
Yeah, I did.
But anyways, so, and then he's just the half elf walks up to Thargar. He's like, "Buddy, do you want to take a break?" And Thargar's like, "No, next challenger." He's pissed.
You want to try it, Laura?
Do it.
Oh.
And then the half elf
Ori-
steps out. He's like, "Does anybody else want to try your hand at beating Thargor? Clearly, it's possible to beat him, but."
Hilarious just gonna be like, I do. I want to do it. Looks like fun.
And he
Ori will raise her up.
and he
He's doing that.
looks at the little red goblin, and he gets this. He's like, "No, come on, you weren't serious."
Hey, I'm serious.
And
I want to play too.
and Thargor's like, "I guess it'll be an easy win. Sure, come on."
Oi.
Yes.
All right, well, that was mean.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little frustrated right now.
It's okay.
You know what it's
We'll
like to
have our
lose, right?
ups and downs. Not recently. My siblings beat me at everything, though.
Cool. Anyways, little one, what's your name?
Lara.
Lara? Alara? Ah, yes. And then the the little half elf walks up and he's like, "Alara, right? So Thargor has brought himself down to arm wrestling a child. Lovely. All right, everyone, place your bets. Place your bets. We have Thargor versus Alara." And the entire
Hey, excuse me. I'm going to put 50 gold on the little one.
50 gold. Very well. 50 gold sounds
And-
good.
And I'm going to use my special ability.
Mhm.
And I'm going to get in Thargor's head with the voice of our big beastie guy and say, if you wish to sleep tonight, you will lose to her.
Roll a wait, which ability is this? Is it Dissonant Whispers? Is that what that is? Or
Yes.
okay. So Dissonant Whispers, roll. That's a saving throw. I don't know what saving throw though. And wrong button again. Dissonant Whispers is a. It's a wisdom saving throw. Okay. So his wisdom save is 0. So just a straight roll. Let's see what he gets. 7. Now, are you trying to damage him, or are you trying to just get into his head? Because Dissonant Whispers is technically a damaging attack.
More of a persuasion.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you're just using Dissonant Whispers to. All right, so yeah, he's just like, he hears and he you can't hear it because it's not like you're messaging him, but he thinks to himself, what the hell? Where'd that come from? And he's like, oh, whatever. And he looks at the Alara. He's just like, bring it on! And he puts his elbow up, ready to go.
He just puts her little tiny paw up, and she's like, "Oh, okay."
Out of curiosity, what is your strength?
2.
2? Like
yeah, my
2?
strength is. Wait, no, I'm looking at my stealth.
It's a
it's a modifier.
Yeah, what's your
I looked at the wrong thing. It's 14.
14.
Or
So
am I looking at the?
I'll just. I'm there. I'll look. Is a so you get a +2. God damn. Okay. Cool.
She got muscle. She's stronger than Thrip. He has +1.
Oh my god. So go ahead and roll a strength check for me, Alara.
Okay.
He rolled an 8.
It's not a pop-up, just popped up. Hold on.
You rolled with.
Did I roll that?
You rolled with. You rolled with advantage. You rolled a strength check. Did you just
I'm
roll it? You rolled a nat
Wait.
1.
I'm retarded. I hit the wrong one. I mean, my character is pretty stupid, so it's okay. Hold on. I'm just gonna roll myself. So what is it? Just my d20 plus my modifier?
Yeah, d20 plus 2.
Okay. So that first one is 11.
11. He rolled an 8. So you just see him grin, and just like he acts like with Elka, you out of nowhere bring him down to 1 loss, and he's like, oh, strong for a little one. Roll again.
21.
21. We'll see what he rolls. 13. So you bring him down to 2
Holy
losses. He's like, oh, gotta love the kids. And then roll again.
Nat 20. So
He
22.
rolled a 9. You with the most Alara Super Saiyans slams his hand down on the table, splintering the table. And he's like, and his like hand gets stuck into the wooden table. It's like, what the fuck? And at this point, the half elf walks. It's like, all right, what is going on? This show is over. Everyone go home. And you hear people from the crowd, I want my money. Give me my money. It's like, I'll have your money to you. And then he like walks up with a pouch of gold and slams it down on the table in front of Thaddeus. It's like, take your goddamn gold and get out of here.
You're welcome.
Alara's just gonna look up at him and like stick her tongue out and be like, "You got beaten by 2 girls."
And and Thargor stands up, rips his hand out of the table, flips the table. He's like, I'm going home. And just walks away from the crowd. And the crowd just starts booing. I'm like, boo! You just got beat by a girl!
Ori picks Lara up. Good job. I'm proud of you.
I think I'm gonna take a nap now.
Okay. He'll place her on top of his head.
There you go. So as the crowd disperses a little bit, you hear cheering from the crowd as they walk away. And I assume you guys are here to come in and eat originally.
Yes.
So you guys walk into, unless anybody else wants to do anything to the crowd, you guys walk your way in, just earning yourself a shit ton of gold from that guy.
I'm starving.
And you walk into the tavern.
Everyone, this is my treat.
Thaddeus is paying for my lunch.
So,
I'm paying for your lunch.
so you walk into the wooden door, and there's actually not a lot of people in there. There's a few guys slumped over at the bar, like sleeping. And then there's one barkeep. She's a Loxodon female, smaller for normal Loxodon, which are elephant people. And she has like these fine, like purplish, like dark gold robes that like cover her entire torso, but they're cut off like almost like as a skirt, and then going down her legs are like these like ribbons that like have like jewels coming off of them. Like she's very well dressed, and like you walk in, she's like, well, hello, nice to see you, welcome to the wooden door. I see you made quite a commotion out there. What can I do for you?
Wife. I'm just kidding. He doesn't.
Wife.
Cute wife.
Milady, my friends and I wish to celebrate the moment. The treat is on me. Let's say 40 gold, and everybody eats until they've tummies are full.
40 gold. 40
I think
gold
you
would
should see what the menu is first, Thaddeus.
40 gold would get you more than just a day's worth of eating here, my friend.
Okay, 20.
20 gold would get you a week's worth of eating here.
But let's look at the menu first before you start negotiating prices, my bud.
Or in the suburbs.
and he like, and she like hands you a parchment menu, and she's like, take your time. Take any booth that you want or tables. I know that your group was relatively large.
Calling me fat? I'm just kidding.
I'm
What's
gonna
that
sit
supposed to
next-
mean?
I'm gonna sit next to Elka for this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw down 10 gold and say, just make my party happy.
Here for
Clara's
breakfast,
gonna,
not drinks.
Very
Alara's
well.
gonna look up, like, kind of like half asleep, and she's just like, chicky.
Just chicky.
You want chicken?
Okay.
You
And
want
she
nuggies?
knows. So you put the 10 gold down in front of her, and she's like, yes, sir. And she like starts getting busy behind the bar, like grabbing ale, grabbing bread, grabbing snacks, like just a whole platter of things that that she'd bring to you. And she after some time, you guys look her. But first off, you're looking at the menu. The menu is pretty basic. There's on one page it has all of the brews that they have available. So all of the ale and all of the whiskeys and alcohols that they have, mead. And then they also have on the other page is the entrees that are available during lunchtime, breakfast and lunchtime. They have the breakfast special, which it says underneath it, which is a pound of bacon, two chicken eggs, a loaf of bread, and any choice of drink, whether that be water, ale, milk, or any sort of fruit juice. And then they have underneath that the vegetarian special, which is basically a mixed salad with a side of like eggs, because they don't have vegan options, but they have vegetarian. This is a classy town. And then
You
under
have gluten-free.
gluten-free.
Belly gets upset.
Jesus.
No croutons, please.
God damn it.
All right.
I'm gonna order whatever the big lunch special is, and then I'm gonna order the strongest alcohol with it that they got.
Okay, so I was gonna say, and then underneath the vegetarian special, you have the lunch special, which is any meat of your choice, and that you can choose from steak, pork, chicken, and fish.
Steak.
And then along with it comes with a mixed vegetable, like a cooked mixed vegetable, and a loaf of bread, with any drink that you want.
I'm gonna do that with their strongest liquor.
Strongest liquor will cost a little bit extra, but with the 10 gold that Thaddeus put down, anything you guys order is going to be on that 10 gold.
Is that who's waiting on us right now?
It would be the Loxodon barkeep. Her name is Sandra.
Okay.
But you
Let's go look at the barkeep.
Mhm.
What were you gonna say? Sorry.
I was gonna say, but you haven't really asked her for her name yet. But it's the Loxodon barkeep.
Well, he'll just look up at her, holding the piece of parchment.
Oh, okay.
How much food do you have back there?
Quite a lot. We just opened just an hour ago, so we're fully stocked.
I eat a lot. Is Ori sitting on the floor or in like the booth?
I would say you're standing right now.
Okay.
You from recent experiences know that people are hard pressed to find seating that doesn't just immediately break under your weight. But Sandra sees this, the Loxodon barkeep. She sees this. She's like, I have plenty of food. Order what you want. Go ahead. And she like walks over and like gives you, puts it in front of Zane. She's like, write down, if you don't mind, write down exactly what you want there, just because it's already been prepaid by your friend here. I am going to go do everything I can to find seating for this large gentleman here.
Oh, thank you.
And she like wanders outside, and she like goes out to the table that you guys are doing the arm wrestling. And around that table, what you sat on was actually a stump. And she sees that, and she like looks at the crowd. She's like the remaining crowd that are out there. She's like, is anybody willing to carry the stump in for one of my customers? He needs it to sit. And you hear from the crowd, if it's the big guy that just beat the shit out of Thargor, yeah, we'll do it for him. And you just see, and you guys see this spectacle of like 4 dudes carrying this large stump in and sitting it down at the end of one of the tables.
All right.
Oh, thank you. They'll flip him a gold piece.
Okay.
Each.
They go, thank you. And they run off. They're all happy. They're like, so worth carrying that in. But as that happens, she just kind of goes, all right, very well. I think, and she like looks down at the list. You guys, so just to go over your meals, and you guys can go over what you want. Obviously, you want the. I know what Zane wants. I assume Ori wants something similar.
Ori just wrote chicken and steak 10 times each.
Gotcha. Okay. And she looks at us like, well, maybe the 10 gold might not cover that, but we'll figure it out.
Milk.
Milk. Got it. I can do that.
3 times. He wrote that down 3 times.
Gotcha. And then Elk, I assume you get the vegetarian option.
Actually, I was hoping they had potato pancakes.
Potato pancake. And she just thinks, she's just like, potato pancakes. I've never made them. Are they like hash browns? Like
yeah,
like
kind of. You just mash
patties?
you just mash it and fry it instead of slivers of it.
You know what? I'll see if the cook can make that for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Anybody else? What is it? Anybody else want?
You have lobster?
We unfortunately are even though we are next to the river, we are a landlocked city, so lobster's quite hard to come by here. So unfortunately not. We do have fish, if you're looking more for that option.
Catfish?
We don't have catfish. We do have also. She's like, let me go check what we have, and like, she like goes back. She's like,
Steak.
And she's so as she's walking, it's like, I'll just take this. She's like, okay, cool.
Mutton.
We do have mutton. We can do that.
Lots of mutton.
Lots of mutton. How much?
I just gave you a lot of money. Just fill my tummy.
Very well. And she looks at. She's like, who am I missing? My fine tabaxi friend. Anything that you want?
Beep.
And it's like, okay. And she kind of like looks for help towards Zane.
He's just gonna have it written down for you.
Ah, very well, very well.
He is a man of few words.
Beep. And I hold up this little like paper that's been written on, and it just says, fucking shrew. He just wants a shrew.
A shrew.
Single shrew.
You want field mice?
Yes. He is a tabaxi.
We don't carry shrew or field mice in this establishment. I apologize.
Well,
You
I'm
have
sure there's
small
one
game
back there.
birds.
Ooh.
We have duck. Will duck could do? I know we just got a shipment of that in.
Beep.
That's a yes.
Very okay. Good. All right. And then she looks at her. Like, wait, didn't you have 8? And she looks around. She's like, what happened to your small friend? And what you guys have not noticed is that Aiko has slipped out, like, completely. He is gone.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Homeboy dipped.
So, this whole time Aiko's been, so it's because Squirtle's not here. He texted me what he wanted me to do. Aiko's been staying with the group because he knows that you guys have a job to do, but as soon as you guys went to sit down and talk, he decided that he was going to go do other things. So he slipped out. She's like, all right, well, if he's not going to join, that's fine. Is there anything else that I can get you guys? Any special requests? My lizard friend here, anything?
One will have meat.
Meat. Any type of meat?
Correct.
Okay, I can do that. And then she like takes the list back and she's just like, hey, all right, well, I don't know how to tell you this, but we got a massive order here. And she like puts the slip down on the counter for the cook, and all of a sudden you see peek out from the window a very small, scrawny looking human, and he's like, okay, I'll do that. And then he's just like, what does meat mean? And she's like, just, I don't know, figure something out. Give them, they already gave us 10 gold. Granted, this is gonna, with the 10 meals, it's gonna cost a little bit more than that, but they have money, so get them what they want. He's like, okay, I'll cook it up. So he like goes to do his thing. I'm gonna say for the sake of expediency, after waiting about 15 to 20 minutes, you see her. Well, she has already brought out like trays of bread and cheese and vegetables, like cold vegetables, and like she sat ale down for each of you, and she saw that Zane wanted the hardest liquor, and she brings it out. She's like, I just want to let you know, this is expensive, but it is very good.
I can handle it.
It might cost a little more than the 10 gold you've already given us. It does cost 9 silver a shot.
I'll cover the difference. I
Okay.
need a whole glass.
You want a whole glass, so on the rocks with ice?
Yeah,
Okay, that's going to be 2 gold.
I can deal with that.
Okay, so she pours it, and and what she's giving you is the Balsy Valley the Balsy Valley Scotch, and it says on it hard Scotch. So it gives you a bite. You take a sip of it, and you can immediately tell, oh, a bottle of this would kill me. Like literally kill me. Put me in.
This makes me miss my drinking buddy.
What's that? And he'll point to your glass.
Scotch. It's very hard alcohol.
Oh, I've only had wine.
Wine's
Who's-
good too.
Who's your drinking buddy?
His name's Archer.
Elka's gonna freeze up a little bit at hearing the name.
Can I notice that?
Make a let's say make an insight check.
Insight. 16.
Yeah, you notice her tense up a little bit and like kind of avert her eyes a little bit.
Somebody you know, Elka?
What?
You got a little tense when I said that name.
No, I was just thinking about something.
Okay.
Archer.
Yeah. Good old Archer Flail. Haven't seen him in ages.
Archer Flail. Why does that name ring a bell?
You can roll a history check. You would know about what went down over in Valencia. That is 5.
Oh, you wouldn't?
Nope.
No, you don't.
I think the wine has taken my mind.
5. You've heard the name before, but you can't remember how and
What the hell
why.
just happened?
You remember, you know the name, you've heard the name, or you think you've heard the name, but you have no idea where or from or where it came from. Yeah.
Beep will roll a history check.
Oh my god.
Beep would know about what happened. Yeah. 15.
So do I know?
You would know about what happened in Valencia and some of the key players, and you would know that Archer Flail was one of the key fighters in driving back the monster hordes that happened in the Titan War.
Okay.
But you would not know him in a personal way, nor would you know him in a sense that of his, you would just know that he was a key player in helping drive that war to its end.
All right. So I'm going to try to explain to the party what all happened. Beep beep
Oh,
beep,
no.
beep 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 beep.
I see.
The
I
only
didn't catch a word of that.
Or he nods his head.
the only
Beep,
person
beep.
the only person in the party that the only people in the party that know who Archer is are, well, to everyone's knowledge, is Zane. So we continue on. You so she, after some time, she does bring you out all of her food, and she's like, unfortunately the 10 gold does not cover. I know you said you're going to cover the scotch, but with the 10 of each steak and chicken, it's going to drive the price up an extra 5 gold.
Or you can cover that.
Or he's like stuffing his. Is the food on the table?
Oh yeah, like she put it down and you just immediately go for it.
He has food in his mouth. Hold on. What?
It's going to be an extra 5 gold on top of the 10 that your friend there put down.
Oh, here we go. He'll just reach in his. We'll roll with D20. He'll reach in his bag and he'll just throw out a random amount of gold.
Okay.
What was out? 14 gold pieces.
She's like, sir, this is 9 gold more than I needed.
Let me eat. Chug
Then
down.
as a tip.
He'll chug down the milk.
Very well. And she like walks back and she's just she says to herself, this is 9 months worth of rent. Okay.
This is what it's like being a millionaire.
All right. Yeah, she's just even though she's wearing some good shit, like she's, server. Service industry. Anybody who's worked service industry knows that pain, all right?
Yeah.
Or knows the glory of a massive tip. But you say stop.
Or he's making a mess while he eats and he's drinking milk.
Elara's gonna like take her hand down, like slowly, like a baby in like a car seat in the back, and just kind of like asking for a chimkin nugget, basically. Like motioning with her fingers.
Or
She
he'll,
doesn't say a word. She just motions like with her fingers.
or he will place you on the table.
And she just like she's still like half asleep. That arm wrestling like wore her out. So she's just gonna sit there and she looks at like the alcohol and she goes, "Happy juice?"
Very happy juice.
No, not for you.
No. Appy. Apple juice.
No.
Oh, no. Not happy juice. I thought you said happy juice.
Oh.
It is very happy juice. But not
I
happy
can eat the
juice.
chicken nugget, right? Is it a chicken nugget?
We think.
Hey Zane,
Probably.
at
Yeah?
this point, can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me?
Sure can.
20. You handle this glass of really hard liquor like a champ. You do not seem drunk at all.
Nice.
Can I have a sip of that?
You can sure try a little.
Take a sip.
Lara's just sucking down milk.
Now,
How's it taste?
think about, I don't know if you've ever had moonshine before.
I had.
Think about, it tastes just like a smoky version of apple pie moonshine. And but it slaps you in the face hard.
Oh, it tastes good. Oh.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Did we get the server's name? Like, did she tell us?
Sandra.
I'm going to say at this point, yeah, you've already asked. Her name's Sandra. Yeah.
Sandra. He'll yell across.
she just like peeks out from the yeah. Yes.
Give me some of this, and I'll hold up the glass set.
How big of a? You're big. But how big of a glass do you want of that?
How big of a how?
Like
How about another 2 months' rent worth?
How much you got back there?
I only have 2 bottles left.
Give me both of them.
That's gonna be a lot of gold. Are you sure?
He'll slam his fist down on the table, but he won't break it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a Constitution save for the table. That's a pretty good, 18. She's like, okay, it's gonna.
You know what? Get me another milk while you're at it.
Another milk, gotcha. And she's just like, holy shit. And she runs and grabs the 2 bottles that she has, and one is about 3/4 of the way full, and the other one's completely full, unbroken. And she walks up. She's like, with this one being slightly empty and this one being full. Oh, so here's your other milk. Our selling price for the bottle is 80 gold. But with it being 3/4 of the way done, it's gonna. If you want both, it's gonna cost 140 gold.
Yeah, I'll just have it. Just give me 2 cups of that, please. He'll say it kind of quietly. He's a little embarrassed.
2 cups is gonna cost you 4 gold.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
I already gave it to you.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check. Because she saw that
look dead in her eyes.
You can either do persuasion or you can do intimidation.
I'll do intimidation because for the comedy,
Yeah.
Oh, I have +6 by the way because I'm double proficient in that. It's not +4. I just want to remind you.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me just. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay.
So take your base. Okay, I gotcha.
I was just doing the math in my head to make sure. 15.
Let's see what she rolls. She rolled a 16.
Oh.
So she's just kind of like, it's gonna cost 4 gold for 2 glasses.
Okay.
And then she looks at you. Would you like another glass while I'm here?
Some water would be fine.
Water I can do. That's free.
And these are 5 gold.
5. Very well. And she just immediately puts the 5 gold in her pouch, and she like pours you the 2 full Scotch glasses worth of it. She's like, enjoy.
He'll take a few sips.
Okay.
This is good. We should come here more often.
We might be able to get it other places too.
He'll drink the rest of it.
It's like slam it down.
Yeah.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
His head will kick back. His eyes will dilate. What's my con? I think it's +3. Yeah. Or no, it's +5. Never mind. 16.
16. You feel a little dizzy after you drink it, but you're not fully there. You've been drunk before, and you can kind of feel like, oh, shit. Like that came a lot faster than I thought it would.
I guess I'm still a little bit of a lightweight.
You get used to it eventually, bud.
You still have 1 more glass to drink, my friend.
He'll just continue to sip on that. He knows his limits.
Okay. So,
do you want some of Laura? No, he already. Never mind.
Oh, no.
that would kill her. Straight, like she weighs 30 pounds.
Her liver would be done.
Her liver is the size of a golf ball. She would die.
This kind of tastes like sweeter wine.
Yeah.
Less chalky.
Yeah. This is good stuff, though.
So, you
I
guys.
love Restaurant Simulator.
I know, right?
Right.
So you guys, I'm gonna say, unless you guys want to do anything else here, you make your way through your meal.
And then head out.
Well fed, well drank. Your reminder, your wagon and steers are back at Louis' place.
Yeah, I figured we'd probably finish eating, try to figure out where Aiko's at, and then head out.
Oh
towards
shit!
Kaiser.
It's still the morning, right?
It's about
It'd be like
12 o'clock by now. Yeah,
Day drinking.
literally morning.
Mimosas.
You guys just straight up drink scotch for breakfast. All right, like
hell yeah, we did.
you're going
Like
full blown.
men.
Yeah, you're going full blown like woodsman men. Like puts hair on your chest.
Oh, that was good.
So, you guys, unless you want anything else, then you guys can make your way out. I assume that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need
Yeah.
to
You make your
get
way.
moving.
You make your way out, and all of a sudden you hear a gush of air behind you in a downward motion, and you see Aiko jump down off the roof, and join back the group. It's like,
Good timing.
did you enjoy your dinner or breakfast?
We did. Did you eat?
Yeah. There's a food stall down the road, but
Well, your timing's impeccable. We're just about to leave.
and he's like, oh, by the way, look at this, and he like holds out a very ornate dagger. He's like,
Nice.
look what I got.
Can I Arcana check it, see if it's enchanted?
Absolutely. 12. You get the sense that's probably not. It's like, I got this from a guy. He sold it to me on the road. I was off searching our route a little bit, just making sure that we were good.
Pay for it.
Only 2 silver.
Oh, okay.
So small.
Figured it was a good deal.
It's because Aiko's tiny.
Yeah.
Aiko's tiny.
You have to realize a dagger to Aiko is like a short sword to a human. Like,
It's size appropriate, Ori. Don't worry.
I get it. I play a small character in the other game.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, like Aiko, like think of hobbits. Like Aiko is like 3 foot flat. So a dagger is, like a short sword, if not a little bit shorter. Oh, I got the hiccups. So you guys make your way down to Louis. You get the sense that the partying is starting to slowly like slow down a little bit. Like there's definitely still some drunks out partying, but people are starting to realize they have to get to work, and that the city may not sleep, and they may not sleep either, but things still have to be ran, So you guys, unless you guys want to do anything else, you make your way down to Louis again to grab your
Yep.
cart and your steer. As you walk down, Louis walks out. He's like, I was wondering when you'd be back. My tiefling friend. Yes. You. I just wanted to let you know that, if you are ever in the area again and you would like to sell me any more of those jugs or those sending stones, I would appreciate it. I already sold the ones you gave me.
Already?
Yes.
Good lord, man.
And I just want to let you know, if you ever feel like stopping by and doing business with me, I will give you a fair price, because they sell for more than I realized.
I will keep that in mind when we are coming back this way.
And then he holds up a pouch. He's like, this is call this a act of goodwill. And he like hands you a pouch full of 15 gold.
Nice.
He's like, let's just
Like,
say
we'll need
that's
more jars.
He's like, let's just say that's a creator's fee.
Well, thank you.
Your horse or not your horse, sorry, your steers and your wagon are back there. I made sure to put the week's worth of feed, and I also refilled your water barrel for you.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely. You're some of the best customers I've ever had. So, anyways, I guess off you go. Have fun with whatever you're doing.
Heister it is then, my friends.
Heist. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to let you know, I heard more about that. Be careful once you get into the Black Run Forest.
Go on.
There is a group of gnomes that wander that forest that aren't very kind to people who aren't gnomes. Also, there are, you know about the orc packs, so I don't have to tell you about them. Just be careful. Also, I have heard, I remember the howling. That's all I gotta say.
We've not forgotten, but thank you.
Okay.
I eat orcs for breakfast.
Do you?
Accurate on certain occasions.
Wow.
He eats pretty much anything
Yeah.
for breakfast.
How do orcs taste? I've
This-
never had them.
This one has cooked the orc.
Really?
Like chicken.
Chicken. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. All right. Well, here's your wagon.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right. Well, off you go then. Take care, and if I see you again, stop by.
Be
Will
well.
do, Louis.
All right. So you guys make your way out of Stamford after a good night's sleep and a good, really, really good meal. You guys make your way back out onto the route. Ooh, don't want to try to get that. So you guys are leaving Stamford. You are midday, so you'd probably only be able to get... So your options are go south and then go east, just so you can make your way to Keister. That's your direct path. Or, which I don't have it denoted on the map, there is a road that goes north through Stamford, across the river, across the bridge, and then up through the forest, which there's a forest road that goes through. That one's a little bit less charted, a little bit more dangerous.
We'll take the southern and eastern route,
Okay.
since we were already on that side of the town.
Okay. So you I'd say for the day, is Alara still steering?
And still strapped in.
Make an animal handling check, or you make an animal handling check. Do I have any? I wonder if I have any like card.
23.
23. Yeah, you're good. Way good.
18.
18. You're also really good. You guys, well rested and well fed. You're good. Ori, since you drank another glass, make a Constitution saving throw for me. I just want to see.
Okay.
Want to see how drunk you are, which actually may affect that roll. So let's.
What's my con again? I think it's +5. Okay. 23.
23. Yeah, the rolls do well. You're a little tipsy. Like you drank some really hard liquor and you drank 2 glasses of it, but the food, mixing it with the food and everything else definitely helped you stay a little bit sober. You're doing fine.
Hell yeah.
So with the wheels rolling and the I do have some ambient noise. That's a little obnoxious though. What are the horses? That's also a little obnoxious. We're not going to do that. You guys make your way. I'd say probably only about 10 miles, just because you left midday. You guys probably got to basically where my ping is, like halfway through this 20-mile stretch. And so I would like someone. I'm gonna random roll D8 for you guys. One is Aiko, which means I'll re-roll because he's not here. I rolled a 4. So, Elka, can you make a survival check for me, please?
God.
No.
Sorry, y'all. I'm not good at survival. 11.
11. Yeah. You stop. So you have to remember, this is a pretty open plains area, large, very long grass. But you get to an opening, and you do find an opening that has not been camped at before. There are no fire pits, but it is clear of grass, so it's probably the best you got.
That'll work.
So
I'm gonna look for a couple rocks while we're at it.
make an investigation check for me.
I would love to.
I'm gonna make you roll investigation checks every time you want to find something.
I'm gonna look for like 3 sets of 2. So
Fucking
22.
hell, Jesus! You have a +6 for an investigation?
Sure do.
What the fuck?
Artificers.
Artificers, man.
Those heckin' artificers.
Bro.
I'll find that shit any day.
Oh, there's fireworks in the background.
I mean, my Arcana's a +6. What do you want from me?
That's fair. So yeah, you find 3 sets of 2. Good stones.
6 rocks.
Cool. So yeah, you guys make camp, no problem. You pitch up the tents, and Aiko climbs up. There is no tree for Aiko to sleep on, so Aiko climbs up on top of the canvas of the wagon, and that's where he sleeps. He likes to be the high for being one of the smallest people. He likes being the highest up.
Like a cat.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Since I'm sleeping in the cart, I'm going to take my rapier and just slowly poke where he's.
Are you trying
Do
to?
not destroy our cart.
Are you okay? Do you actually want to do this?
I'm just kidding.
Okay. Because
Am I?
Are you seriously? Do you want to do this? Because there's things like that need to happen if you want to.
Hold on. Let me grab my big dice. Somebody say high or low.
No, Todd, please don't.
Low.
Oh, yeah, I did it.
So you want to poke him?
Yeah, I just poke him lightly a couple times.
Roll an attack. Roll for me.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know what Aiko's DC. I assume it doesn't beat 24. But just to be sure, just to be sure.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a 24 AC.
No, he has a 14 AC.
You hit it.
So
I was like, there's no way.
Roll for damage.
It was gently.
Roll for damage. Roll for damage. 11.
Jesus Christ.
Divide that. So divide that by 4. So you're giving him because you're lightly poking him. So he takes. We're gonna say 3 points of damage as you stab him, and that we're gonna see if he wakes up and see if he's oblivious to it. He rolled a nat 1.
Oh my god.
He does not wake up. So slowly you poke through the canvas. So the canvas is slightly torn. All of a sudden you see what was a light poke slowly starts to drip a little bit of blood. Just casually drips down a little bit, like almost like a bloody nose. Just slow drip. And all of a sudden you get some Aiko's blood on your face because you're standing right below him. I'm gonna see if his little dragon Aragon wakes up because he has protector ability. He rolled an 18.
Uh-oh.
Aragon, who was sleeping on Aiko's chest, like feels the jab, feels the danger for his friend and his tamer, and immediately jumps down and like kind of stretches like a cat and like jumps down jumps off the wagon and like sniffs a little bit. We're gonna see if he sees you. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me, Thaddeus. So he has animal sense, which gives him a +8 to his perception if he's using his nose or his eyes. He just rolled a 15. So That's a 23. So he beats your stealth. He smells you, and he immediately jumps up in the cart. And he looks at you, and he knows who you are. You've been traveling with his partner for about a week now. And he like sees the blood dripping down, and like sees your rapier kind of laying to your side with just a little bit of nick of blood on it. Aragon's going to furl up his scales. And let's see here. What is he going to do? He's going to, knowing where he's going to lunge and try to bite you, Thaddeus. So it's a +2 to attack. Yeah, we're gonna roll. Just for the sake of me. Does a 19 hit?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay. So you
My armor class is 15, so.
okay, you take let's see, it's 1d6 piercing. You take 2 points of piercing damage as he bites down on your hand, and then he immediately backs up, looks up at the back of his master, looks at you, bares his teeth at you, furls his scales up, and slowly backs away and jumps back up and lays back down on the top of the thing. Just like, don't touch him.
I'm just gonna smile.
Okay. So, Aiko is now bleeding because so how bleeding works is that with rapiers, you have a 10% chance of bleeding. So I rolled a D100 here, and I rolled a 9. So Aiko is now bleeding lightly, but he's bleeding. So I don't know if you want to do anything to that, Thaddeus, but it's up to you.
Jeez.
I accidentally poked him. Can somebody like fix that?
As you poke your head out as everyone's kind of settling down.
What?
You did what?
I playfully poked him and he's got like skin. He's bleeding. Can somebody help me?
Everyone has skin.
This one will help.
Okay.
And go up and just cure wounds, like through the hole in the tent, because I can't figure out how to climb up top.
So we're gonna see if he sees. Aiko's rolling like shit for perception right now. He just rolled a 4.
Just sleeping. Just
He's sleeping. He doesn't care.
Fucking out.
Yeah. So I'm gonna okay. Yeah, he.
Guessing
So
it's a cure wounds.
yeah. So how bleed works is that it's per turn. It's 1d6 of bleed. If it's a light bleed, it's 1d4. But I'm gonna say he didn't take any more damage than the 3, and then plus 1d4. So even with that, the 12 heals him completely up and closes the wound just fine. He doesn't wake up. All of is forgiven, although Aragon does know that you just poked his master. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, the little shit just bit me.
I think you deserved it. You did stab a guy.
I poked him. There's a difference.
You made him bleed. You stabbed him.
If I wanted him dead, I could have made him dead.
You got a problem with the tiny people, Thaddeus?
No, I like Tiny.
Well, you better knock this shit off. Or I'll make you knock it off.
Ooh, I'm scared.
down. Come on.
You don't want to say that again, brother.
Ooh, I'm scared.
I'm going to swing
Knock
at
it off, you
Thaddeus.
two.
I'm going to swing at Thaddeus.
Roll to attack.
Laura, look, they're fighting.
Just like
Natural.
Damn! With your thunder gauntlets too.
Yep.
Fuck. You're over damage,
You're-
man.
Oh, you're not
It's a-
gonna like this, Todd.
And it's a crit too.
I'm just gonna double it. Plus, is that 4?
You probably just killed me.
Potentially. So that's 16 plus another 8.
I'm dead.
Wait, whoa, whoa. 16. So it's a 24
Yep.
points of damage. Thaddeus, how much HP do you have?
20.
And a little bit of in arguing, just kind of like partially joking, but also partially being serious. Zane swings and hits. It's Thaddeus on the shoulder, and all of a sudden, Thaddeus has since jumped out of the cart a little bit just to talk to everyone. But then you just see Thaddeus go and falls flat on the ground unconscious.
Oh.
Why'd you do that?
It wasn't supposed to be that hard.
Has the silvery one finished?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Good. And I'll reach down and throw another first level cure wounds into Thaddeus.
I got 12. Wow, you're getting really high rolls.
Wow.
Jesus.
I'll
2 12s in a row.
back-to-back max. I'll take back-to-back max heals.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah, so Thaddeus, you immediately back to health, 12 HP.
Okay, that wasn't a good idea.
Are you done?
Yes, I guess so.
As it should be.
My turn.
No,
Oriole will take out his
we're,
glaive
we're,
and his
we're
axe
okay.
to each hand.
No, we're good, buddy. We're good.
We're good. We're good.
We're gonna test your glaive out. Just give us some time.
Remember, I fed you guys.
Remember, there are potential lichens and gnomes that we gotta deal with when we
Yes,
get to the
and-
forest.
I'm quite not feeling well right now. I'm going to lay down.
Probably
You
for the
probably
best.
should. I just electrocuted the shit out of you.
Okay, so you guys, Thaddeus
So
goes
you
to
don't
sleep.
want to fight.
You don't want to.
Let's talk to Zane.
You what? Sorry?
You don't want to fight.
Not at the moment, no. I think we should relax
Are
tonight.
you sure?
I'm sure.
The night is still young.
I know it is, bud. We can fight later.
Ooh. Perhaps more daylight would be better.
It would, yeah.
But the lack of sight is exciting. We all have dark
Oh,
vision.
it is.
What the hell am I talking about?
I've got dark vision too.
I got. We have dark vision. What am I talking about?
Right?
All right, so Thaddeus goes to sleep. Who, as the night comes near, or sweeps over the plains, who wants to take first watch?
I'll take third so I can
Take
be
first.
up with Vaten to cook food.
Okay, so Elke takes first. Anybody else want to join her?
I'll take second.
I got third.
Okay.
I'm going to pass on watch tonight.
I don't blame you. I just
Yeah,
rocked your
yeah.
shit.
Okay. Austin, just go. Does Beep want to take first watch?
Beep. That's two yes.
Okay. So Beep and Elka take first watch. Go ahead and you guys both do your roll a perception check for me. Ooh, that was loud. Not the song I wanted.
Got a 14.
14, okay.
12.
12. Yeah, the watch goes without any issue, although I'm going to say, Beep, with your hearing, you hear what sounds like wolves howling in the distance.
So I'm gonna have Beep take out a little piece of paper
Mm-hmm.
and ride on it, and it just says wolves, and show it to Elka.
I'm gonna say Elka probably doesn't really hear them, but definitely. Well, I'm gonna say Elka probably hears them as well.
Okay.
And they're very distant, very very quiet. So,
I'm gonna look over at Beep and be like, "We're probably okay for now, but if they get any closer, we can wake the others."
And Beep just nods his head.
okay. So, other than that, first watch goes without any issue, other than hearing the wolves off in the distance, way off in the distance, mind you. You guys are less than 10 miles from the forest, so you can hear the traveling wolf packs that do inhabit the Blackrun forests. But second watch, or you said you're gonna take it. Who else?
I think it's just Ori.
Oh, he's muted. But anybody else want to take second watch with Ori? I mean, Alara is sleeping.
True.
If Alara wants to hop
Just a
in.
baby. She just a baby.
So I'm gonna say Alara and Ori take it, although Alara is asleep. So
She'll do her best.
she'll do her best. Like, Ori, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
I rolled a 10 with my perception. +1, so 11.
11. Yeah, nothing goes on. You don't hear the wolves that they heard. Everything's pretty quiet. You're just up. Nothing really going on to your knowledge.
Oh, bored.
All right. Unless you want to do anything during your second watch, we go to third.
Me.
I'm good.
Okay.
Levian.
Yep. So Vaten and Zane. I'm gonna say Vaten, go and roll a perception check for me, anyways. Just because you're gonna be. So the 12. You guys don't hear anything. The dawn is starting to arrive. Vaten, go and roll a nature check for me. So for your foraging. Natural 20. Damn.
Okay.
I'm just assisting in the meal prep, so
We eating good tonight. This morning.
Let's see what you guys what you find. We're gonna roll 2d20 because you find two things with a natural 20. 15 and a 17. That is okay. So as you're wandering through, you find a deer, a doe, just unaware, grazing in the middle of the field. I'm going to say you're easily able to sneak up on it and take it down. And then you also find, with a 17, as you're cleaning the deer, after you've killed the deer, you're cleaning the deer, you look over to your right and you find a plethora of wild onions sitting on the ground.
So yeah, Vaten hauls that back and starts slicing up and making some let's see, I think we did a thicker stew last time. Let's see. So how about like a light venison sausage type of thing? Yeah, something like that.
Okay. So
I'll just help prep it all.
easy enough. You guys make a nice venison sausage. Everyone wakes up. You all have a full rest, or a long rest, so that means you've completely healed. You've regained your spell slots, and we're on to the next day. Breakfast happens. Does anybody want to do anything other than eat breakfast?
I'm just gonna apologize to Thaddeus quick and be like, I am so sorry for what I did last night.
I really don't remember it.
Electricity tends to do that.
When as hard as I smacked you, that's understandable.
Or he's a. Sorry, go ahead.
Why is my skin color a little darker?
No reason. I'm gonna go back to
Ori's standing right behind you, Zane, and you hear heavy breathing.
Yeah, we found Vaten found a deer this morning, bud.
We fight.
Right now? Before breakfast?
I don't know how that sounds, but I'm like breathing into my mic.
Yeah, I know, I heard it.
I guess that could come first.
It should come first.
So, you guys eat your breakfast. I'm gonna say, with a nat 20. So not only did you find 2 things, everybody gets who ate it get the venison sausage gets a plus a 5 temporary hit points for the day.
Yo.
I
5 hit
like-
points for the vegetarian.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say I would have done something with the onions and
Everybody
whatever's around.
everybody who ate Vaten's and Zane's breakfast this morning got 5 temporary hit points.
So,
Let's go.
seeing how I was at half down from like getting
You're
killed.
full healed. Plus 5 temp hit points.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you slept all night, so.
long rest full heals you and gives you all your spell slots back if you have them. So
They got knocked out of me.
So as you guys finish up breakfast, anything else you guys want to do? Zane, Ori?
No, I think we should get moving. As much as I would love to spar with Ori, I believe Keister is more important.
I guess
Mr.
we-
Zane, sir. Mr. Zane.
Yes.
Seeing how you literally almost killed me, or maybe did, if you could please maybe forgive yourself by making one of my jars into something more important during the day.
Would you like an alchemy jug, Thaddeus?
Oh, that would be wonderful.
I can get you
Great
an alchemy jug.
idea. I could maybe forgive somebody for killing me.
I mean, you didn't die. You were just near death.
Clumsy one was not dead.
Vaten made sure of it.
I'm sorry, did
But
you
yes.
call him Flimsy One or Clumsy One?
Clumsy.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah, no, I can make you an alchemy jar, and I will use my replicate magic item to do that for the day for Thaddeus. That weighs 12 pounds, by the way, Todd.
Oh my
You
god.
know what?
Alchemy jars weigh 12 pounds.
Okay.
So you can add that to your...
Okay, so who has a bag of
Just one jar.
who has a bag of holding right now? I know
Me and Elka.
Okay. So you guys have 2 bags of holding. Jesus. Artificers, man.
You're welcome.
So, unless anybody else wants to do anything, you guys can mount up and be on your way. But that's up to you.
I think I'm good to go.
Okay.
Good to go.
Okay. Alara and Ori make animal handling checks.
Oh god.
Oh no.
He is strapped to the damn wagon, by the way.
Oh, I know.
Well, I rolled a nat 1, but I
Oh.
do have a +7 in animal handling.
That doesn't
so
matter. Nat 1 is a nat 1 at my table.
I rolled a 14.
Ori,
Man.
you're fine. However, as you
I'm
guys are
not.
as you guys are traveling along, we're gonna check the integrity of Zane's strap.
And I attempt to take control of the reins when she fails.
We'll figure that out. All right, we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna roll and roll 20 just to.
Hey, my magic rope is good.
I think my
Is it-
alchemy jug just broke.
Is it good?
It is good.
That's a 6, my guy.
Should have made 2.
With the
You
s-
big silly.
with a 6.
I can make another one.
So I'm gonna go ahead and give obligatory HP to that strap, and we're gonna with a 6. With the what you don't see as Alara is driving is the massive rock
Oh god.
in the middle of the road that probably steps up about a foot, and Alara, not paying attention, steers the cart right onto it. Front left wheel hits it. Alara, which sends Alara and Zane. Zane, I need you to make a dexterity save.
You got it. 18.
So with 18, you're able to hang on, but you see the strap you made, which has 10 HP. So it needs, with the 6, it's 2d6 or 2d8. I'm gonna see if yep. This is a nat 1, man. Things have to happen. That is an 8 and a 6. So it has 10 HP. Alara, when you hit this bump, you go flying up into the air. The strap breaks and it sends you flying probably about 3 feet into the air. Just straight up. Zane, you do notice this. Absolutely notice this. And as the carriage continues on, just like what happened to her before, she's starting to fall backwards into the cart.
I'm gonna try to take control of the reins quick then.
One of y'all try to catch my ass,
With
please.
With an 18, you're in with a dex save. Yeah, you grab the reins just fine. However, Alara, you go. Actually, Alara, make a dex save for me.
I mean, Vaten and Elka are back there.
What is that? Is it a D20 plus the modifier?
It's a D20 plus your dex save modifier. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not using the computer. I'm just gonna use my dice.
Okay.
A 10.
A 10. Yeah, no.
Yay.
You go flying through the open canvas, and go flying backwards, just like what happened before. You, Vaten, Elka, Thaddeus, you all see a red blur go flying past you. I would like the person who would be the closest person to the front.
I'm in the far back.
So you'd be farthest back. Who'd be sitting up closer to the front of the carriage, like farther into the carriage?
Probably be like mid to closer to the front, I guess, but maybe not directly behind the front.
And Beep would also be in there now that I think about it.
Oh, and Aiko.
Aiko's walking.
Yeah. Beep would probably be closer to the back too.
Okay, then I'd be towards the front.
Okay. So whoever is sitting, so Elka and Vaten, before even be able to react, you see a red blur go flying through between you two. Thaddeus and Beep, I would like both of you to make athletic checks to see if you can catch her. The DC I need for you to make this is 18.
Should it be athletic or should it be acrobatics? Because that's dexterity.
You're trying to grab her.
Yeah.
You're trying to grab basically a speeding bullet right now.
It's kind of acrobatics.
Okay, acrobatics or athletics, whichever one you want. 15 fails. 19, you just beat it. Thaddeus.
Blessed.
Thaddeus, as you being the last person to the end of the cart, she goes flying out the cart. That happens. However, you're able to reach out and grab her by her ankle, and it swings her down, and her head hits. She smacks into the back of the cart. Which means, Alara, luckily, you're not going to take the insane amount of D6 damage if you would have hit the ground. You are going to take 1d6 worth of damage, bludgeoning damage, which is 4. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you smack into the cart.
Yo. Ooh. My poor little bean head.
And just like Thaddeus, you catch her and you see her head bounce off the wood.
Oh, that had to hurt.
I mean, there's not much in that head, to be honest. Pretty hollow.
It's fair. So, Yeah, Zane, you're able to easily grab the reins just fine with the dex. I'm gonna say, Alara, you after you take that 4 points of bludgeoning damage, not enough to give you a concussion, surprisingly. But you have a big old lump on the back of your forehead, on the back of your head.
Little baby.
Or you probably see this as well, just so you know. If you wanted to do anything about that.
Ori rides up a little bit.
I just turn around and find Ori, and I do the hand motion, like when she wanted the chicken nugget.
Like
and there's just tears in her eyes, and she's just like,
You want uppies?
I want uppies. Yeah.
like Baby Yoda.
She's literally Grogu, but can talk a little better.
More champion.
I hit my head on the back of the cart.
I thought you had a...
It just happened so fast, but
She hit a rock and the strap didn't hold.
For the record, I think I saved her from death.
You saved
I
her
don't
life.
know why this keeps happening to me.
You saved her life.
Maybe you need a break from riding for a bit.
I think take a nap.
That would be good.
For the record, I think I saved her life.
Yes, thank you.
Although, Alara, with the 5 temporary hit points you got earlier, it was all absorbed. So you still have, so now you have 1 temp hit point for the day.
Breakfast, kids.
Breakfast, most important meal of the day, baby.
Before Ilara gets like hurt, like uppies, she's gonna like walk up to Thaddeus and take Froggy and just be like,
Here, you can have a play date with Froggy since you saved Alara's life.
Oh, why?
and then just goes away.
I forgot about Froggy.
Thank you.
Sorry, I forgot about Froggy.
Froggy's just been chilling.
On your head, yes. Which
Yeah.
you just smacked on the cart. We're gonna see where we're gonna
She
see.
just hand me a dead frog.
Look, if he's dead, just take the carcass and go, okay?
That'd be so fucking funny.
First off,
And
we're
listen,
gonna.
she has no idea if he is. She has no concept.
So
of
yeah, I know.
anything.
Time out. Froggy, being a frog, has a plus 8 to dexterity. So we're gonna see if he jumped off your lap first,
Please.
or jumped off your head first and landed in Zane's. Okay, that's a 10. He does not. Now we're gonna see if he successfully lands in the cart. He rolled a natural 20.
Yo, this frog.
Froggy, while Alara is flying through the air, happens to magically, with all the frog-like ability that he has, jumps off and lands hard into the cart. We're gonna see how much HP he loses, which is 1d6. Froggy normally would only have 1 HP, but I'm gonna say for the sake, because he's basically a familiar, I'm gonna give him 8. So he can't die here, but he may be fucked.
He's a special boy.
Yeah, he's a very special boy now.
Well, I already said it. I was going to give him 6 just to make it interesting, but he takes 3 points of damage as he lands, and you just kind of hear, I'm going to say, Elka, you hear, like, just as you see this frog land, like, you see the blur, and then you see the frog land, and you hear the thud of Alara hitting the cart, and you just see this frog, and his leg is, like, slightly broken.
I'm gonna point that out. I'm gonna like be like, Vaten, can you help that frog?
You don't need to Vaten, I'm going to say you don't need to cast Cure Wounds if you want to stabilize his leg in the form of, like, maybe grabbing splinters off of a barrel or grabbing some twigs or anything. You could just roll a medicine check for me, and we'll see if our boy's okay.
I should be able to do that.
17, yeah. You're able to stabilize his leg. His leg is still broken, but he's fine. he's okay.
This one has magic. If this one has magic by nightfall, this one will use it.
Okay. So, Yeah, so Thaddeus, you now have a very hurt frog, not very hurt, but a broken-legged frog sitting in your lap, and Alara is now very comfortably resting on Ori's shoulders. Zane, you are now steering the cart.
Sure am.
Before
Pet.
we keep going,
What now?
Ori rides up to Zane and he's just like, Zane,
Yes.
your rope making skills are lacking.
I mean, it can only do so much.
It didn't do anything. He'll ride back.
It's like the angry big brother.
Alara's
I'm-
already asleep. She got bonked pretty damn hard.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of like pet the frog on the head and say, "Oh, you're good, froggy. Good, froggy. Just rest. Hi, little froggy. Hey, little froggy. Rest
He
on
is
my
in-
lap, little froggy.
He's in good hands.
So,
We'll make stew of you."
yeah, he's emergency food. Zane, you're not steering the car. Make an animal handling check for me, please.
You got this is gonna be bad.
I would at some point have crawled through.
2
No!
Please, sir.
ones.
God.
Why?
I didn't have this much planned for this, guys.
Let's call it here. Emergency.
Zane.
My townhouse is on fire. I have to go.
Guys, I really need to go to the bathroom.
Zane, as you go to grab onto the reins, you grab him pretty well at first, and you do ride about a mile past Alara's accident. Flying through the cart incident that happened again. You get to about, I'm gonna say probably about here, and all of a sudden, the steer that is on the cart has a rush of energy and rips the reins out of your hand.
Oh shit.
And it starts to take you off the path towards into the fields. But now it's starting to go through the grass, and as it's going through the grass, it hits a what feels like a rock, but it runs into a we're gonna see what wild animal it runs into.
Jesus.
Wild animal chart. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Zane, for the sake of this, roll a d10 for me.
God.
Can I say that when Alara got launched, if Elka doesn't go up to sit in the front seat as well, I would have.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You
7?
7? Okay. As the steer slams head first into this, we're gonna see how much damage he takes first, which is 2d6 bludgeoning.
Amazing. No.
9 points of bludgeoning damage. Steer's still alive. He has plenty of HP. But as he slams his head into it, he doesn't realize he is now goring a resting wyvern.
Oh fuck.
And he does, with that, taking 9 bludgeoning damage, with his horns, he takes, the wyvern, we're going to see how much, he takes, it's 1d12 with his horns. He takes 9 points piercing damage as the boar gores him. And we're going to do a strength check for the boar to see if he lifts the thing. Oh, don't fall off. You guys got lucky. He rolled a 4. He pulls his horns out from the gore, realizing the steer realizing it stabbed something. Immediately tries to back up with a cart with it. Realizes there's a cart behind it, and then runs to the right. As this is happening, we're gonna see if you guys are about to roll initiative. I don't have a battle map, so fuck.
Fine.
Find a patch of grass. I don't know.
Yeah, literally, I'm gonna reuse one of. Everyone, roll initiative.
Okay.
As fucking hell.
Nice.
Alright.
That's what I want to see.
Um,
Damn, that
Yeah,
is rolled
that
high
works.
again.
that works. We're just gonna reuse this. Okay. I need a wyvern. There you
Oh,
are.
one wyvern coming up.
One wyvern coming right up. Oh yeah. I
I
need
rolled a 16.
your character. Oh, you guys are fucked.
I'm still on the big map.
Oh yeah, I know. Just give me a sec.
Oh, okay. I'm like looking at streams, so I was like, I also got a 16.
Just give me uno momento, por favor.
Holy, what the fuck, Zachary?
Listen, it was a random roll.
Random.
Me and Vaten should be up front then.
So
For this shit.
I'm gonna say it's right here, just for the sake of the battle.
Where would we be?
So I say, Ori, you be off to the side here, to the right. Alara would be with you. I'm just gonna say she's right there. Beep is there. Alara, Elka's there. Thaddeus is gonna be in the back as well. Vaten and Zane are gonna be at the front of the cart. And Aiko's going to be walking along the side to the left here. So let me see here. How do I take? I don't want that. Save. Okay. So, as you're, I'm going to say it's more like right here because this is where you're, I'm going to say, and I'm going to say, actually, Aiko and Ori, both of you are still on the road. And Alara is as well. You're just pretend this block is your steer. Aiko sees having to dodge, gets out of the way of the cart, which is now the wyvern, realizing it's been gored, which is 9 points, so I have that noted. Wakes up, flutters its wings out, and just lets off this really big confused screech because it just got fucking gored while it was sleeping. And it flips its head around towards the steer, and then just starts snarling at it. So let me go ahead and get the order in place. So it needs a turn. Oh, okay. So it needs to roll for initiative, which I don't know what initiative is for wyverns. It's their dex. Okay, it's nothing. So it rolled a 10. So sorry, give me initiatives.
I had 18.
Okay.
21.18.
Okay, it's
21.
18.
I changed mine.
21.
Yeah, I changed mine.
Okay. Aiko needs to roll. Okay, he's rolled a 13.
I didn't realize we could change it.
Yep, once I have the turn order up, you guys can adjust yours. Beep, what was yours? Awesome.
It's 19.19.
Okay, 19.
Got mine swapped for you, Zach.
Okay.
Mine's changed.
Okay. Alara?
10.15.
10. And the wyvern rolled a 10. So we need... Vaten, yours is 9.
Helps if I'm not muted. Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. So you go last. Everyone rolled kind of high for initiative. Okay. 16. Elka, Ori, who has the higher dex?
An 18.
Yeah, you have more than me.
Okay. So Alara goes first. Then Aiko has a 13, so Aiko goes after you guys. Okay. So with the wyvern, it gets a reactionary. It's going to on its feet rush out onto the path. And to be standing on the path, snarling, looking at the bowl that you guys that has now been standing there. I'm gonna say, or you're 35 feet, 40 feet from it. Aiko's only 25 feet from it. For the people other than Vaten and Zane, you're gonna have to use at least half your movement to get out of the cart. So, this being said, Thaddeus, is your turn.
I'm going to, I guess, move out of the cart. Is this like going to attack us?
You'll find out.
Well, I'm going to draw my bow and short bow and actually, should I throw that new dagger? Hold on.
My reminder, these tents are not here.
Right.
Just because I don't have a battle map, so you jump out, I'm gonna say you're right there now.
I'm going to shoot my short bow.
Okay. Not one.
And
At that,
fail.
yeah, no, you miss way high. It goes flying over its head. You still have half your movement's 15, so I'm gonna say you still have 15 feet of movement if you want to do anything. None of the trees are here. This is all tall grass that you guys are in right now. So technically, you could duck down and conceal yourself and try to be hidden.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like duck down underneath the wagon.
Roll stealth check.
Stealth.
Natural 20. Yeah, you're not. He's not gonna beat your stealth. So after that, it's Beep's turn. So Beep, you got to use half your movement to get out of the cart, and then.
All right, so I'll use half my movement to get out of the cart.
Which I'm gonna say,
here.
yeah.
And then I'm going to cast a Bardic Inspiration on Zane.
Okay.
Nice.
So you get a D6.
Yep.
That being said, Ori, you still have a D6, a Bardic Inspiration,
Oh, yeah. Wait, how long does that last?
until you use
Bardic
it.
Inspiration is actually only supposed to last within the next 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then
Okay,
I don't
then
have it.
then you don't have it. Okay. All right. So Zane, you have a D6.
And then I'm going to also go into stealth.
Okay.
Try to hide in the grass.
Roll stealth check. 18. We'll see if he sees you. He rolled a 16 plus 1, so now he rolls 17. Nope, he does not see you.
Okay.
All right, so Zane, unless you want to move anymore, it's your turn, Zane.
I'm
All right, I'm gonna get off the cart. Go. This will be 20, 25, 30. So that's all I can move. And I'm gonna use Magic Missile.
Okay. It's roll at what level?
1.
Okay, roll your. It's 3d4 Earth, right? Yeah, 3.
Yeah, 3d4 plus 1.
To each, yeah. So it's.
So it'll be
11.
Yep, 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Cool. So as you cast Magic Missile, you hit it. Well, you hit it, and it like bashes into it, and it immediately averts its attention to you. It's like, it's angry. You just woke it up.
Good.
So
I'm the one I want it to be attacking. So
all right. So unless you want to move, well, you can't move.
I can't move. That's all I can get to for
It'd
now.
be your turn. So Elka.
Alrighty. I guess I'm gonna. Oh, yeah, I can.
Yeah, you gotta.
I'm gonna hop out of the cart from the front.
Okay.
But I'm going to move here and pull out my light crossbow
Okay. Roll
Smash.
for an attack.
25.
Yes, 25 definitely hits.
Okay. 1d8. Nine damage.
9 damage, nice. As you shoot into it, it like recoils and it's like, "Arr." And then it's still focused on Zane having just gotten hit by a magical attack. But
Oh, that was also actually, that was a 19. I get improved critical, so.
oh shit, yeah.
Does that just double it?
Does if you rolled a 19, not 19?
I
yeah.
did.
So yeah,
It was a 19 plus 6.
so it's a crit, yeah. So it would be 18 points damage.
There you go.
So all right, cool. So yeah, that hurt it quite a lot, but it's still pretty strong. It's still rearing and ready to go. That is all you can do. Ori, it is your turn.
Okay.
On your steed, your movement speed is 45. No, sorry, 60. So if you're,
Oh, okay.
which you are currently riding with
Five,
Alara. Alara's coming with.
15. Oh, he's gonna stay right here and stab it. Is
With
that still 15 feet?
no, that's 20.
With the
That's 20.
oh,
So
it's
you'd have to
20.
get
How does
closer.
do one more? Is that good?
Yes. So that'd be 10 feet in between. Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay. He's gonna use the Executioner's Glaive.
Okay. And so it's a two-handed attack. Actually, you would have to get closer for a two-handed attack on a mount.
Okay, hop off.
You could definitely hop off. Yeah.
Does that
So-
cost any improvement?
Your move, you have not used any of your
Oh,
movement.
yeah.
So
actually.
if you've
I'll
only,
just hop off then.
you've only technically your total. I believe how it works is that if you're mounted, you have your mount's movement and then your movement.
Okay, can I get off without using any bonus actions or actions?
I would say bonus action to hop off. So
That's fine. I'll do that.
okay. Or unless you want to use half of your movement to hop off of it, you can do that as well.
I'll use half movement,
Okay.
so I have my bonus action still. Alright, he's going to take a swing with the Executioner's Glaive.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
23.
Definitely hits.
Alright, that's... I've never used D10s for an attack before. Oh shit. Alright. So... $34 damage.
Shit. Yeah. Damn. It's you cut into it and it's hurt bad, but it's still definitely up.
Yeah, that's the okay.
It's a wyvern. They have a lot of HP.
Yeah. Alright, can I unsheath my axe and attack with it, or would that be too much?
You would need to use your bonus action to do that. So yeah, you would be able to you could bonus action unsheath, but that's it.
I'll do that.
Okay. And your glaive is two-handed, so you'd be able to you can hold onto it with one hand, but you cannot attack with it with one hand.
Okay. Did you say I need a strength check each time I make an
If
attack with
you
it?
wanted to attack with it with one hand, you have to do a successful strength check, yeah.
Okay.
Just because it's a two-handed weapon, it's not a great weapon, so you don't have proficiency in it technically.
Okay, that's fine.
Um,
That's my turn then.
Okay, that's your turn. It's Aiko's turn now. We're gonna see if I can hit. We're gonna see if I can hit Aiko's first shot for him. That's a for him. That is a. Oh no, wrong one. He's gonna use his longbow, which is 1d8 plus 3 piercing. We're gonna see if he hits. No shot.
Holy shit.
No shot.
My God, you're just like Squirtle.
No shot. Yeah, no, Aiko goes to shoot his bow and miserably fails, and just sends it flying way. The arrow goes flying way past onto the path. Aiko is then going to move, duck into. He's going to move and duck into the grass, and he's going to roll a stealth check. I should probably just grab Aiko's character sheet. Stealth. Where is they at? 22 stealth. Yeah, Aiko slips away into the long grass, and he's gonna make it to about right here. Well, actually, he can only make it to here. Now that I think about it. So it is now Alara's turn.
I'm on top of. Am I on top of Ori's head?
You're on top of his shoulders, yeah.
Shoulders. Okay. I want to get closer. Let's see. One creature within 5 feet. So I guess like right here. I want to cast Primal Savagery.
Okay.
Let me see it. 'Cause I don't think I've even.
I totally forgot about action surge.
Oh, oops. Oh well.
I'm a big silly.
Make a melee spell attack against one creature within 5 feet of you. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 acid damage.
So,
Ooh.
Alara, explain to me what happens when Alara goes into like this primal savage mode.
I mean, only thing I can think of is like Donnie from the Wild Thornberries. Like she just goes apeshit.
That's a very accurate description.
She's just down there.
Okay,
Like, that's the only thing I think of.
roll your attack. I really want to see this.
What is that? A d20?
Just a d20.
I'm literally dumb.
Yeah,
so...
it's a d20 plus whatever spell attack modifier you have.
Wait, let me look. I've been like using my dice instead of the computer. Spell attack. Was it spell attack bonus?
Yeah.
Or just...
Spell attack
okay,
bonus.
here we go then. So 16 plus 7.
Shit, it definitely hits. Yeah.
It's
So
23.
1d10 worth of poison damage. Roll for that.
Yeah, 1d10.
4 points of poison damage as let's see, it's not yep, so nice. As so you just see what basically is a feral animal. Alara gets down on all fours and just jumps onto this thing, and like a fucking feral squirrel just crawls all around it, stinging it, biting and clawing into it. 4 points of damage. Nice. All right, so Alara, would you have jumped off the wyvern?
I just kind of crawl down like literally like a fast squirrel, and I just would like to make my way back to Ori's head on his horn.
Okay, you're small enough that he doesn't invoke a attack of opportunity. Because it is a large creature? Yeah, it's a large, yeah. So
Hey,
what?
did she use her bonus action?
I don't think so.
She could use disengage.
No, she can't. She's not a rogue.
That's a goblin feat.
Oh, is it a goblin feat? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, nimble escape.
Oh shit, yeah, you can bonus action nimble escape and be just fine. Like nothing, no worries. So yeah, I'll just.
Also, she has a. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt,
Yeah,
but she also has a Fury of the Small.
Right, I forgot about that. So you get an extra. Is it D4 worth of damage?
Let me look it up real quick.
Wait,
I'm pretty sure
where's
it's
that?
level.
Is it, is
Just flat level damage
you-
once per long rest.
Oh, so you
When you
get
damage.
So it's 3. So you would get. So it'd be 4 plus 3, so 7. If that's the case.
When you damage a creature with an attack or a spell and the creature size is larger than yours, you can cause the attack or spell to deal extra damage to the creature. The extra spell damage equals your level.
Proficiency level.
It just says level for me.
It says the extra damage equals your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay.
So it's a +2. So yeah, 6 points of damage. Cool. So Alara, yeah, you easily snake away from this thing, still in your prime, a little bit in your primal edge. It's now the wyvern's turn, and it's going to attack you. It's going to multi-attack. It's going to first bite at you. Oh, that's a hefty bonus there. That's a nat 20.
Ah, damn.
Jesus Christ.
I am sorry in advance. So
This is why I didn't heal Froggy yet.
Fucking
But-
die.
This is why we have 2 healers.
2d6. So it's 2d6 plus 4.
Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, yeah, is it crit? Never mind.
Yeah, doubled. So that's 14 points of damage. So wait, 14. So 18 points of damage as it bites into you, and then it's going
Love
to,
the temp.
and
1 hit point.
and then it's with its multi-attack, it move forward to bite you. With its multi-attack, it has a 10-foot reach. So it's going to try to sting Zane with its tail, which has a stinging barb at the end of it.
Hit me with your best shot, motherfucker.
So that's a +7 to hit. 22.
It does.
Nice. This is a lot of damage. I'm glad.
No, DM, no.
So it's 2d6. My bad. So it's 10 points plus the 14 points of piercing damage, and now you take 7d6 poison damage.
You do what?
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
You did how much damage though?
I'll tell you in a second. So 15 is the con save. You take half of this damage.
Holy fuck.
Don't mind that. I need to do a custom roll. It's a 7d6.
7?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm going off the thing, okay? Like, I'm sorry.
You
Jesus
are literally
Christ.
God.
7d6. Split in half. So you take, I'm going to say, I'll give you the low. 15 points of poison damage.
Plus 10?
No, just 15. Sorry. So it's, 10.
15 total?
10 plus the 15. So 25 points in total. Yes.
Holy fuck.
But you are
I'm alive.
but you are not poisoned by that. That is its turn. It's going to stay where it's at. Vatan, it's your turn.
Okay, that changes things that I was gonna do.
I look bad, by the way, right now.
Okay,
You should probably get her. I don't know. Your call.
I'm gonna jump down, clasp my hand on Zane's shoulder, cast Cure Wounds at. I'm just gonna go for a second level because if he looks that bad,
He's fucked. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hella fucked
That's
right
25
now.
points of damage on a level 3 character, man. Like,
What's your total health?
That's my total health, but I had 5 temp hit points.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Hey, I know what that's like.
naturally I don't get the.
God, I love karma.
All right. 6? Is that what it is?
9. Technically.
9.
9 points of
9.
healing. Mind
Yep.
you do still have a I think who has healing potions?
You.
I think I'm the only one that doesn't.
Just
I
for
have one.
just for my sanity. Because I don't want to heal you guys, not yet. Not on episode 4.
I
I'm not gonna
do.
die because Zane can't drive a fucking horse.
I'm sorry, Alara failed for.
That doesn't
I
mean you
have one.
can. She didn't run into a wyvern
I'm sorry.
Makes a
had to
point.
Get a
take
rock.
over.
like a normal person.
Well, I'm sorry. Nobody else wanted to do animal handling shit, so I had to sit up front.
I couldn't do it.
Okay,
I don't have animal handling.
Vaten, is that your turn?
Yes, because I don't think there's anything else that I can realistically do.
Okay. Thaddeus.
Yeah.
It'd be your top of the turn. It's Thaddeus's turn.
Well, I'm,
Oh,
I'm
wait. I can cast a cantrip, right? As a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna reach down, grab a handful of 3 pebbles, and cast Magic Stone on them.
Okay, explain to me what that does. I'll show. Wait, show spell
Let's-
description. I got it.
Yeah, I was trying to get the description there. There we go.
Three pebbles and you imbue them with magic. You or someone else can make a ranged spell attack with one of the pebbles by throwing it or hurling it with a sling. If thrown, the pebble has a range of 60 feet. If someone else attacks with the pebble, the attacker adds a spellcasting ability modifier, not the attackers, to the attack roll. On a hit, the target takes bludgeoning damage equal to 1d6 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Whether the attack hits or misses, the spell then ends on the stone.
And then can I hand one each to Elka and Aiko just in case?
Yep.
As a part? Okay, and then I'll keep one for myself, and that will be my turn.
Okay, so now it is Thaddeus's turn.
And Thaddeus is going to pull out his short bow again and take another shot.
Alrighty, 16 hits. Roll for damage. That
wasn't
is
stealth.
no. You just rolled your d20 again. I need you to roll your. It's a. You aren't stealth, so technically you do get sneak attack, as well.
I was gonna say he's got like 3 things giving him sneak attack right now.
Yeah.
But you click on the word short bow in the chat to make it roll the damage. And then
10.
you'll have to do the sneak attack separately.
rolls. Yeah.
Which I don't know what it is at level 3.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. 'Cause I'm not near my books.
2 points of sneak attack damage. Yeah, so 12 points in total. Nice. So yeah, you I'd say Aiko and Zane, you feel a whoosh over your head, and you see this arrow plant straight into the neck of the wyvern. It's still up, but it is a little bit weary. It's starting to look a little hurt. If that's Thaddeus's turn, you can still move. You still have your full movement in that grass because you're in sneak.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna just stealth again.
Okay, you don't need to stay in stealth. You don't need to roll because you're already stealth, and it is very preoccupied by other people. I'd say you have 30 feet of movement. You can move wherever you want in the grass, as long as you stay within the grass on the map. You're in stealth. Okay, so if that is your turn, it is now Beep's turn.
Okay, so I have one question.
Mhm.
Are magical attacks affected by sneak? Like, do I get advantage from that?
No, I think need to be you would get you're not a rogue, so I don't think you get sneak attack damage. All you do is get advantage if you're using like a ranged weapon, or if you're trying to throw something. You would get advantage because you're doing it from being in stealth.
Okay.
But because you're a bard, I'd say you would it doesn't really, if you cast, it wouldn't affect anything.
All right, so I'm gonna move up to here,
Okay.
and then I am going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on it.
It needs to know a language, doesn't it?
Doesn't it know like dragon?
Does it have an intelligence score of 4 or less?
It does not know any languages. And it has 5 intelligence, so technically I don't think
A creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected.
so. It's 5, so it is.
So
So
it gets
it
affected by
is. Yep. So it needs to roll a
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Oh boy. We're gonna see.
Is this boy stupid?
So stupid.
That is a 16 plus.
Oh, if it's a 16, then
3,
it's fine.
it's 19. So yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so yeah, if the spell fails, it doesn't even really notice you casting on it. But that's a you want to do it, you can do anything else. You still have some movement if you want to move.
No, I'm good where I am.
Okay. So that's Zane, it's now your turn. It's looking hurt. It's
I had something I could have done last turn. I didn't even realize I could have done it. Fuck me.
Yeah.
But when it attacked me, I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna fucking punch this thing in the goddamn nuts.
All right, roll for an attack.
You're taking my stick.
16.
16 hits.
It's a girl or a boy wyvern?
I don't give a shit. I'm gonna punch it in the taint if that's what happens.
It is upon further inspection. It is a
12
female.
thunder damage.
20 thunder damage.
No. 12.
12 thunder damage. Okay. Yeah, you slide under and uppercut where you think its taint is. And it does zap it pretty hard, but it's still alive, yeah.
Alright. Can I bonus action drink one of my health potions?
Yeah, roll the 40 or the 64 as a bonus action. You heal 19 points.
Nice.
As you pop the top off your healing potion and drink it. Okay. Is that you want to stay where you're at?
Yeah, I sure do.
Okay, Elka, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to pull out both my rapiers and get close in.
Okay. And go for 2 attacks, I assume.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do both of my attacks. Let me grab this. All right, so one of them, 9, and one of them is a 19.
The 9 misses, but the 19 does hit, which I believe is is that not a crit?
It's a
18
14.
Plus, 14 plus.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So it was yeah.
Okay, so just a normal. Go and roll for damage on that rapier.
8 damage.
8 damage.
And
It's
then
still sitting, still good.
I'm gonna do my action surge.
Go for it.
I'm gonna do that again. Go for another attack. Does a 15 hit?
15 hits, yeah.
Okay. The other one did not hit.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
No, it doesn't. Definitely not.
8 more damage.
8 more damage. It recoils a little bit, but it's looking really hurt, but it's still alive. What do you if you want to move it? We'll try to move away and risk the attack. You certainly can.
I'm trying to see if I have anything that can like get me out of there. Oh, I can use my lucky footwork as a bonus action to jump without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Does action surge count as a bonus action?
Wait, where did it go? There it is.
I believe it does. That's why I'm asking.
You can take 1 additional action on top of your regular action and a possible bonus action.
Okay, so
that's it. That doesn't say you use my. It doesn't say I'm using my bonus action as an action. It's actually saying that I can take another action and also another possible bonus action.
Okay, and because you're a dual wielder, your action counts as 2 attacks. So, yeah, you can do that. Your lucky footwork.
All right, so I'm going to lucky footwork the heck out of there. Oh, that's weird. I don't have a counter for that, but I need it. So I'm gonna jump back 5 times.
Okay. Which would be here?
5 times my proficiency bonus.
Oh shit! Which would be 2, so 10.
So I can just go 5, 10, and then that's probably good enough.
Okay. It is now Ori's turn.
All right.
This wyvern is dripping with blood. It is looking pretty damn hurt, but it's
But why is Vern hurt?
Yes.
Can I flank right here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to attack it with my Executioner's Glaive.
Okay. Roll.
And I'm gonna one-hand it.
One-handed. So you're gonna before you roll, roll a strength check for me.
Okay. $19.
19. Yeah, you're able to muscle that pretty well. And so go ahead and roll for your attack.
Okay. Nat 20.
Go ahead. Roll all of that damage. Every single one of them.
All that heckin' damage.
That was a lot of dice.
19. Wait, yeah. $64 damage.
Holy crap.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Good lord.
Explain how you eviscerate this wyvern. For me.
He fucking grabs the end of his glaive
Mm-hmm.
and fucking takes like almost a step back and like a wide stance, and he fucking swings it over his head. So he gets like the most momentum out of it, holding the end of it. He fucking slams it down on the wyvern, cutting it in half.
Yeah, I'm gonna say when you cut into its head, its skull, its mouth, everything just splits in half, and it's
Nice.
and the bottom of its chin is now ingrained into the dirt. So you guys fucking killed that shit.
Oh yeah, we did.
It is
Yeah,
dead.
looks like you guys are eating well tonight. I don't know if wyvern is good.
Is wyvern
But-
good?
You know, Zach, I
You'll find
forgot
out.
I should have absorbed elements when it attacked me with the stinger.
Yeah, you could have. Does it wait? Is that magical or is that?
It's a reaction spell.
I'm saying right, but I'm saying does the element have to be magical or can it be? Does it
I
have?
can name it.
Oh, so as long as it's
I-
gotcha.
I name the element, and I get resistance to it.
Damn. All right. Well, that's OP. Yeah. So you guys take down the wyvern. Your bowls kind of are. They would have normally ran away if it weren't for you guys being there with them. But they're there. Now have a dead wyvern that you can choose to harvest. Kick out of the kick.
Well, you know I'm harvesting that shit.
I want to help him.
All right.
I'll let Rotten deal with the harvesting. That's what it does, Zachary, for your reference.
Okay. Gotcha.
Sorry, I hit it a little too hard.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to get much teeth out of it. You kind of rattled the fangs out of it when you split its head open. You might be able to find a few, but what I'm gonna do here with cunning artisan, right? That means you really don't have to roll, do you?
No.
So I'm gonna say it's gonna take about an hour, to fully get what you want out of this because Vaten's quick. Vaten is very used to harvesting animals. Maybe none of this size, but nonetheless, you take about an hour. I'm going to say you get 10 pounds of wyvern meat, usable wyvern meat. It's very tough. It smells kind of weird, but it's not like stinky or anything. It's just not something you're used to smelling. You get 15 wyvern scales.
He can bake a thing.
You get the stinger on the end. You can make into like a javelin or or darts if you want. There's also a poison sac in there that's really potent.
In the stinger?
The stinger itself is not venomous. It's not
Oh,
poison.
okay.
It's
Gotcha.
it's sharp, but it's meant for cutting into stabbing and cutting into things. But there's a venom sac inside the tail that is probably.
I'd like to.
Go ahead.
I'd like to take that sack, please.
Okay.
I just kind of carelessly toss it over my shoulder to him.
Okay.
Forbidden Gatorade.
No. Okay. It rolled. You're lucky. It rolled 19 on the con save as it hits it hits your hands, Thaddeus. It's about 5 pounds and it's filled to the brim with toxic venom.
I didn't remind you, but I was waiting for it. When I smacked that thing with my Thunder Gauntlet, it had disadvantage if it attacked anybody but me.
I knew that. Yeah, it didn't have time. It rolled poorly
No, I
for
know.
initiative. But you also get 2 wyvern fangs, and if you want all the claws on its hands, you can as well. Which would be 4 claws each hand.
I don't think so, because there's already a pretty solid haul here.
Yeah.
I'll take the claws.
Reminder: you do have you do have 2 bags of holding.
We could sell
Fair.
them.
So
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll
So,
take,
yeah.
we'll take everything we can get. So I'll get
8 wyvern claws, 2 wyvern fangs, 10 pounds of wyvern meat. The stinger and the venom sac all weigh about, I'd say, a combined total of 40 pounds. So if you guys want to put those in a bag of holding, you can. If you want to put them on the cart, you can. The bones of the wyvern are very broken. Jagged.
That's fair.
Yeah, you guys fucked it up. With that 64, by the way, was over half of its total HP. Just so you're aware. I'd say with that, you guys make it to. We're gonna go ahead and switch over back to the map.
Before we go on, Ori's gonna go to Laten and ask, "Can I have one of those?" And he'll point to the one of the claws.
Oh, I've got the claws.
Who has? I mean,
Oh
he'll-
yeah. Okay.
Me.
I'll knock the claws out of my inventory then, because I was just noting there.
Yeah, no, I got the claws.
Okay, cool.
He'll just take one then from you, Zane.
Yeah, I'll give you one.
He's not gonna ask. He's a little irked, but he got to kill a wyvern, so he's not that irked.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, for the sake of getting late, you guys took about 30 minutes to kill that wyvern and then an hour to harvest it. So you're getting, by the time you get to the river's edge here, it's pretty dark. I'd like, I'm just gonna say, Beep, make a survival check for me.
All right. Let me get there.
Nine. You do find a clearing. You're starting to see trees along the river, and you at this crossroads. You actually don't see any other campers. So sorry, Ori. But
His thirst is quenched.
you just kill the fucking wyvern. I hope it is. But you guys are able to pitch tents and go to sleep for the night. I'm going to say that's where we're going to end it, and we'll pick up on this night's watch next week.
All right.
So because it is getting late, and I understand people have to go to work in the morning. So although it is 4th of July tomorrow, so if you guys have off,
Yeah.
I hope you have a good. I hope you have a good time, and if you do anything fun, hopefully you enjoy that. And if you work, sorry about it. But anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys next Sunday, same time, and that'll do it. Be right back.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
That was a pretty good session.
It was.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
Very fun.
I like restaurant RP.
Everybody likes Restaurant RP.
I bought Zane dinner and then he kills me.
Yeah, that did happen. That did
To be
happen.
fair, You whined me and then I decked you. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get rolling. I gotta wake up in like a few hours. So
Oh, you poor soul.
Madness.
yeah,
Sleep well, Godspeed.
5-2.
Godspeed, buddy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yikes.
All right. See y'all later.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's gonna do it. I appreciate you guys watching. Corgan, thank you for hanging out. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed it. I'll be uploading. Hopefully, uploading. I have to start the download tonight. Once Twitch decides to process the VOD. You wake up with 6 points of blood of damage the next morning. You're welcome. Anyways, have a wonderful night, guys. Mousy for the people that are watching on YouTube and stuff. Mousy just called me Dungeon Daddy, which is a big no for me. Everyone have a wonderful night. I'll see you guys later. If you guys want to watch on the podcast, it'll be up tomorrow at 5:30, and hopefully on YouTube it'll be up tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern as well. Everyone have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.